him. I'm sure hopefully when we have him again, we'll have the opportunity to ask him that question. But from all intents and purposes, okay, let me not answer on his behalf. Let me not answer on his behalf. I was going to say that based on... Yes, that based on...
Dr. Abati.
No, but he said that he supports... He has
clarification. He has told the hospital will be here now.
No, just a clarification.
Yeah, you answer. Please, can we connect to him back? Let him answer.
We're trying to connect with him. Oh, fantastic. Okay,
Chief Ulasi, I just wanted a clarification.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you are still very much in support of Nyesom Wike, FCT minister. You said he's national leader of the PDP. Now, this national leader is on the side of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Can we take it for granted that in 2027 general election, without any prejudice, that you will follow your national leader and vote for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Very briefly, simple question.
The last interview you people had with me, I explained this. I made it public that I was supporting P2B in principle. I didn't hide it.
Okay, so you vote for
It is my right as a citizen of Nigeria. Okay. So to do. That time, that time we hadn't had a presidential candidate. In the last meeting, they presented somebody as a presidential candidate, and I didn't see the quality in that person that is going to contest for the presidency of this country. If we have to challenge Tinubu, we need somebody with concrete values, with principles, that people can trust, that people know. It's a serious battle coming into 2027 because it's the survival of this country we're going to talk about.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you
so much. He can support my friend, the FCT minister. If he's supporting Tinubu, I'm supporting P2B. Okay. It is my right to say.
Absolutely. It's right of every Nigerian to support and vote for whomever they want to vote for. Thank you for your time with us today, Chief Dan.
Register to vote.
All those who have age of registration to vote that have not registered, please go and try and endeavor to register. It is your only way you can contribute in building a better country for your children and for the future of our country. All we want is to have election where those who are competent, who will care for the society, are elected, so that we will have better roads, we have schools for your children, have hospitals, so that a pregnant woman like this can go to hospital and be cared for. The children can be cared for. There will be security. I saw the people of my court for me when I was governor.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
I can see it here now. And the boss that, got political, so you can see. There's no new people. You need a new one.
Yes.
All these things are very important. That's why we're saying go and try and register and be part of it. Nothing else. We want to build a country where everybody can be looked after. You can see my friend, he needs to be careful. And that is what the society does to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a man right there. That's why we are behind him. You can see how polite he is. See the way he approaching Nigerians, telling them, urging them to make sure that they vote right. You know, when was the last time you saw anyone from APC telling Nigerians to go vote? You know, to go get their PVC rather. They don't do that because they believe in ringing. So they don't believe in encouraging anyone to go get their PVC. I have a last video, but on that one, I'm going to take it together. But let me acknowledge those of you that's already there with us right now. I appreciate you all, my people. Good evening to you. Thank you very much for your time with us. Or rather, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone if you depend on your where you are watching us from. Today is Friday, 24th July, 2026. Thank you very much, my lovely mother for Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thanks for that you do. Thanks for always being there for us all. Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Abu Azi. I appreciate you. Thanks for that you do. Thanks for always being there. Thank you very much, Mother Peggy, Mother Eugenia, Madam Stella Masawedo, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Michael Ganemaro. Thank you, Jane Abba. Thank you very much, my wonderful people. Frank Uno is right there with us as well. Mike Akionbare, thank you, my brother. Black Panther, I can see you in the comment section. Oga Kingsley, thank you very much, sir. My brother Ikechukwu, I can see you in the comment section. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Press on the like, help us to share. Adewale, I can see you right there. Michael Kata, I can see you as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, you cannot join this broadcast without not pressing on the like button or helping us to share, taking our voices far. Please always do your part. Always do your part. Regardless of what, if you cannot press on the dollar sign to encourage us, which is right there, please press on the like and help us to share. Although I already have super chat from my usual. Thank you very much, Madam Peggy Modi. I'm grateful, man. God bless you. Thanks for your encouragement always. I'm very, very grateful. And thank you very much, Oga Kingsley. I'm very, very grateful, sir. God bless you, and thanks for all that you do. God bless every one of you right there. Do your part, and let's move on. On this particular video here, Emma went to Channels Television a couple of days ago to go reveal names and the insecurity, kidnapping, and ransomware and everything that is happening. As we speak right now, allegedly, they might have been arrested by DSS by going on Channels Television to go say one or two things. But meanwhile, listen to what Alhaji have to say first.
Nigerians, so the DSS don't arrest Bosnia Youth President Ismaila Ibrahim Kaigama. They arrested him yesterday. Bosnia, the Borno South Youth Alliance, and the president be Ismaila Ibrahim Kaigama. So they arrested him yesterday after he go Channel Television, go make some kind of revelation there. So they can't come in house yesterday. You know the story. If they hide them, the English Alhaji go they bring them out. The federal government of bandit media no go tell them these things. But like I always tell you, I got your back. As they hide them, Alhaji go bring them out. So they come there, go fetch them, carry and go. They just say we no go see them. We don't see them. So I say I can't tell now. So now they find this guy, he did with DSS. They came to his house around 3:40. That is 20 minutes to 4. 20 minutes to 4. Yesterday's day, the 22nd of July, 2026. They come there with 2 healers. And then also DSS food the healers.
Yeah, Black Panther, I got your information and I confirmed it is false. You know, I have an article here to tally that up later on. It's totally false. Thank you.
They carry they carry and go for interrogation and an investigation. I don't know. So you know, say for this video, this guy makes so many revelation. According to him, for this video, for this Channel Television where he go, he say the government pay Boko Haram 5 billion for the release of those Borno children. Remember those children where army release that and say they don't release 300 and something children where they say they don't rescue. So this guy say the government paid 5 billion for those children, but the Boko Haram only received 1.9 billion. Now make they not release all the children. They release only 300 and something, 369. Now they release instead to release all of them, because the money where they come, the Boko Haram hand now 1.9 billion instead of 5 billion. According to him, he say the mediator between Boko Haram and the government na Ali Ndume. Now the thing there everywhere. You dey for Channel Television. It's not Ali Ndume. So the government pay Ali Ndume 5 billion to give them. This is what he said. So he can't say now where the 3.1 billion come dey, because the Boko Haram call am.
Just imagine Ali Ndume that we all. In fact, is anybody in these people that we can really trust? Ali Ndume have affiliation with terrorists as well. Hey, voila. Although I'm going to play that video now to tally this up. I just wanted to listen to this for the next 1 minute.
Say, broski, we agreed 5 billion. This would send only 1.9 billion. So they're not going to release the whole children. They release only 369. So then they ask where the remaining 3.1 billion. So after I make this kind statement for that, you know, say, Channel Television pick well. So DSS don't go pick them. May they go ask them so questions on top of that. Make a leave and make a watch the video again on that particular statement we him make. Now the video be this.
Lassa Dile general area of Askira Uba, local government area of Borno State. Now, this statement has brought to our minds how much has been going on in Borno State. So let's take a look back. In January, 4th of January, ISWAP detonated an IED near Damasak, killing at least 89 soldiers and injuring several others. Still in that January, on the 20th, a military patrol near Damasak was attacked, killing a major general and several soldiers. The 29th to the 30th of January, insurgents attacked Sabongeri in Damboa local government area, killing at least 25 civilians before overrunning a nearby military base where 11 security personnel were killed. So the total fatalities at that was at least 36. The next month, February, coordinated attacks targeting military formations across Borno. The military at the time said the assaults were repelled, but, confirmed that casualties among troops without releasing an official death toll. The next month, March, all in this year, airstrikes followed an attempted attack on a military base in Ngoshe, with the military reporting over 50 insurgents killed. 9th of March, ISWAP attacked a military base in Kukawa, killing a commanding officer, 3 soldiers, and a local hunter. Still in March, on the 10th of March to be precise, another military base in Dorumbaga came under attack, but troops had repelled that particular assault. Still in March 13th, troops supported by the Nigerian Air Force repelled an attack on a military base in Banki. On the 16th of March, triple suicide bombings at the University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital, Monday Market, and the post office killed at least 23 to 27 people and injured more than 100. Still in March, on the 18th, troops fought an attack in Malam Fatori, killing at least 61 insurgents, according to the military. To round up March, between the 30th and the 31st, ISWAP executed 27 civilians near Mafa, and we're still going. In April, the 9th of April, ISWAP attacked the Beni Sheikh military base, killing the brigadier general and several soldiers. 13th of April, militants attacked troops in Mongono, killing a colonel and 6 soldiers. Then in May, although no major mass casualty attack dominated the month, security forces continued their counterinsurgency operations, and it has been a very interesting one. Then in June, armed men attacked Lassa Day Secondary School in Askira Uba during examinations, killing at least 1 teacher, abducted 36 students and staff. Several victims were later rescued. Others remain in captivity. Then this month, Kaigama, thank you so much for being with us on the program.
Thank you very much.
All right, so talk to us about Borno. What is going on, and how are you people surviving? We just try to give people an idea of what what's happening in Borno from January up until yesterday.
Yes.
How are you people surviving this situation, and is there some kind of confidence in the work that the military is doing in Borno?
Thank you very much for the question. Actually, the whole thing is a bit complicated, I would say.
Yeah.
The military are doing everything they can. In fact, especially the ones in the forefront fighting, they are doing the best they can. If you see, it's been years since they've been fighting against terrorism, and all sorts of in Borno State and everything. I think without the military by now, that state would have been overrun. So I'd say they are doing a good job, but at the end of the tunnel of whatever they are doing, there is still a lot of political games being played.
What do you mean by that?
Yes, of course. You see some of these attacks, these are politically motivated attacks. Now let me put it very clear to Nigerians, because normally when I come on live or anywhere, they know what happens. I get to put out whatever. Now you look at these attacks happening from the period they started. It started around the political, in fact, campaign period, preparations for elections and all that. Now, the women of the Goshe, that is the 460 women and children. They were what? They were, at a specific point, you see the media talking about they were rescued, they were this, they were that. We did the mediations. I spoke to those people. I put those people into a position whereby they had to make a demand. Because initially they had no plans of releasing those people.
You spoke to the terrorists?
Of course, I was the one who made all the process. The video you saw online, I was the one who directed them to get that video for us. Okay. It took me around 2 to 3 weeks communicating with them until I got to the top, end of wherever I was supposed to reach. We had those discussions. They agreed to make the video, proof of life. One thing Nigerians don't know, they made a first video. The first video was not good enough. I had to still tell them to make another, which kind of brought some, and all that, but it was settled. At the end of the day, they made the second video and the world got to see. So now, when the whole process came to a specific point, when the mediations came to a point whereby monies were to be paid, let me quote and make it clear, ransoms was paid. Keep it aside, we know that. Yes, of course. Okay. Ransoms was paid in billions. Around 5 billion was released.
By who?
Well, you want to call it the federal or state government, but ransoms were released. Now, those ransoms...
Was it by the federal government or by the state government?
You could put it as state government, federal government collaboration, because if there is a lot of outcry from the people, bring our people, bring our people, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, sorry to say, I'm not a political supporter or anything of anybody, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is innocent. In anything you see in security, state government are the ones orchestrating and making money out of this whole insecurity stuff. Now, when those monies was almost paid, as Senator Ali Ndume, I quote and I quote again, as Senator Ali Ndume, according to what they told me, and I have evidence to back that, they said there is a media person that calls himself a media person, a second mediator. He is them Senator Ali Ndume and government person. They told us to communicate with him. It is only through him that monies will be paid. Monies will not be paid through anybody because he is their in-house mediator. Do you get what I'm saying? If terrorists are able to tell you that there is an in-house mediator for government, that monies will be paid only through him, what happens next? I told them, look, go ahead, do the mediations with him, release our people, that is all I want. They said it is fine. Normally we don't cross who we started with, but we will do it since you decide you are fine with it. They went ahead, they made the mediations, they received ransoms. Now later, they complained to me that the ransom they received was 1.9 billion, whilst 5 billion was released. Where is the 3 billion 100 million? Specifically, who was the mediator sent in? They said it was a Senator Ali Ndume mediator. So where are the monies? I have been speaking about this for a long time. You don't see DSS bringing in, okay, let's bring in these people. Let's see, let's investigate, let's get facts together. You don't see NSA saying anything. At a specific point, I try reaching Nuhu Ribadu. In every aspect, he says my call, he does not pick. Because at a specific time when the conversation started, I got his number through the same Senator Ali Ndume, but when mediations and all the process was on and set, monies was about to be paid, the conversation just cut all of a sudden. Then later, they now told me, because they tell me certain things, they told me, look, they sent in a different mediator. They said monies can only be paid through him. You know? So where are the rest of the money? So when we said literally state government is complicit, I don't know about federal, but I know of state. And presently, the children in Musa that were kidnapped, I started another mediation with ISWAP. One of their people now confirmed to me that the Borno state government said, are they in mediations with Borno South Youth Alliance or Bosia President or anything? If they are, they should not, that they have who they would run their whole thing with and everything. All of a sudden, Borno state government commissioner at a forum played a video, a 9 seconds or is it 18 seconds video of the children being held by ISWAP. Where did he get the video? All of a sudden, Borno state government don't do things like this. Now, because we came into a mediation and we're exposing certain facts about monies being paid to certain people, all of a sudden, they now start talking to some of these cells that don't talk to these people. At the end, we have our own in-person. Now, we played something psychologically. We did that because we wanted to We wanted to trigger the state government to go in first before us, which they later bite to the bait. And now you have a commissioner playing video of the people that were kidnapped. And we already said they are literally involved. They keep extorting the federal government, Now Tinubu is there sitting. They bring problems to him. Our state, they've kidnapped, they've done this. What do they want? How do I solve this problem? They said they want 5 billion, they want this. What has the military done? The military has tried, but they will kill and all that and everything. Then Tinubu goes like, okay, it's fine. What do we do? Let us solve this problem. Then he releases funds. State government gets her own. Some of the political powers in the state get her own. Then what? The terrorists get a cut of it. 5 billion. Imagine them getting 1.9 billion. This is something they told me, and we have everything evidently. There is nothing to hide here. And we are tired. That is why we are speaking out now.
You said, I don't know.
Yes.
You said so many things.
Yes.
And I've just been listening to you.
Beautiful.
First of all, you've accused Ali Ndume of being the mediator with...
He sent in, the state government sent in together with a mediator from Senator Ali Ndume. They confirmed it to us.
Then you're also accusing the president of being complicit in the sense that he releases money. Hold on.
Yes, go ahead.
You're accusing the president of being complicit in this because he's releasing money to give terrorists, despite the fact that we are constantly being told that we do not negotiate with terrorists,
yes.
We're not paying money.
Yes.
You're saying the president used to release the money.
You do not negotiate with terrorists. How do you think some of these processes are being done?
We thought that the military was destroying the bases and rescuing...
For the Goshe? Military, there is nothing. We all know. They know, we know, and we all know. You know, we all know there was no rescue. There is evidences to all this.
These things, these accusations, can you defend yourself? When
I can defend it to anywhere. Anywhere. I have been waiting for them to come up, especially Ndume. I have been waiting for him to come up to say, it's a lie, it's not this. Then we have been dropping a lot of evidences. They have been paying a lot of media houses to block whatever we're doing for it not to go out. We've been dropping evidences. People said, in fact, he paid a specific group of old people to come out and say they are debunking, they are doing this. These are his in-house old people. We all know from Borno State.
Who are you talking about? Ndume?
Yes, of course. He paid Goshe stakeholders something to come and say Borno South Youth Alliance, this and that and this, that they did not do this. They blocked some of the people they literally rescued. They told them, keep quiet. Do not say Borno South Youth Alliance helped or, in fact, mediated in any way. Do you know what we did next? I released a voice note conversation of myself with one of the terrorists. Yes, one of the commanders.
How do you know these terrorists?
It's a complicated process. I have been fighting for my grassroots for a long time. I believe in fighting for the common man. And I've been doing that. In fact, when I reached out to them to begin mediations, they knew me already. They were like, oh, yeah, we know of this your organization, Bossia, yes? You people have been fighting for your people and all that, you know. So it became very easy. Now, another thing you should know is some of these villagers, they know these people, you know. So if they trust you and they know this is somebody fighting for us, if there is a problem, they could get you whoever contact you want to get.
Are these terrorists, are they part of the community or are they outsiders? Is this?
They are part of the community. Some of them are outsiders. It's a mixed situation.
Mixed situation.
Yes, definitely. It's a mixed situation. So with that being said, you look at this. So when you say we are accusing, we are doing this and that, I did not accuse. The terrorists said it with their own lips, and I have everything to back it up.
Samila.
Yes.
When you go to meet these terrorists, have you ever told them not to be terrorizing?
There are specific things that you get to hear from some of them.
Have you ever told them, leave our people alone?
I do that, of course. Now let me ask you, did you see the Oyo people problem when it came? Do you know they executed somebody, they beheaded somebody?
Yes, we watched.
Do you know at a specific time they lined up around 15 to 25 women and children? They video called me, they were about to slaughter them off. Because the government was not cooperating fast. They needed, let the money come in fast. What are they? They told me, look, you know something, you are too lenient and your ways are too, and we understand. Allow us to kill 15 to 25 on video. Let us slaughter and keep the heads beside. When we do that, you will see our government, they will start calling you on phone. They will start calling you by themselves. I said, please.
Do you support, do you agree with this?
I don't agree with anything. I don't like bloodshed. If I wanted or I like bloodshed in any way and I wanted money out of bloodshed, when ransoms was paid, I was asked if I needed something. And I said, no, I don't need that. And if anybody wants to
that's going to be my next question. Are you getting a percentage when these payments are made?
When that happened, I was asked, if you want something, so what do we do next? When the whole process was done, they later discovered, in fact, the other mediator cut them off very well and all. When ransoms was paid, we communicated, and they told me, do you need anything? Okay, what should be done now? I told them, look, I don't need money. And I have evidence to back that up.
Samala, when we are looking at insecurity as a country, all of us, we're looking at it. We're hoping that one day it will end.
Yes.
We're hoping that these terrorists, they will leave us alone. Let's have peace. Let the kidnapping stop.
Yes.
Is that something that you see happening?
Yeah, well, in a specific aspect. The reason why I started Operation Sulhu da Zaman Lafiya, that is OSL, we wanted to stand in or be the gap between the local population and those people attacking them. We wanted to boycott their sponsors, you know, and all. We wanted to be those people that can speak light and speak sense into them, whereby if there is an attack, we can ask. And we established that. And these few days, we had some conversations. They agreed that, look, if OSL is going to come in, we will be willing to have some discussions. I asked them clearly, I said, look, can we stop all this? He could not answer me because he is not whoever is in command. A few minutes later, he answered, look, we cannot fully stop whatever is happening because we're doing the work of God. But we can what? We can have some understandings. I said, look, my locality and our people, our zone, our 9 local governments is my problem. If I'm able to broker a deal with the government under OSL, will you people listen? They said, but we're already doing things with you. If it comes through you, we are willing to listen. Because already, now let me expose something to Nigerians. I don't care what goes down. Do you know presently, Boko Haram have not made any attacks since the release of the Goshe women? They have not done one attack. And it's confirmed and it's well confirmed. They all of them, they know. I know, but I'm not part of the system. So I need to speak out for my people because that is what brought me here now. You get? So presently, out of the conversations we had, I told them, look, there is something I'm trying to do, OSL, Operation Sulhu de Zaman Lafia. You know how I carried out the whole discussions between me and you people with the Goshe women? They said yes, and we are happy with it. We don't have a problem with you. I said, fine. You know I went the truth and everything. What you people needed was what I said. Whatever the process finished and whatever monies you people received, I did not collect a penny and I don't want a penny. Whoever you did your negotiations with were the ones who did whatever. They said yes. We don't have a problem. I said fine. This Sulhu de Zaman Lafia, I want us to have something. We will ask you people to probably lay down your arms for 2 months, 3 months. Then from there we see where it goes. You know, we want our farmers to be able to go to farms and farm. We want our people to be able to go to the bushes and fetch firewood.
What did they say?
They told me, yes, it's fine, we can work that. But do you know presently we are having that with the government already? Yes, presently, us and the government, through their mediator, we have a 40-day ceasefire program between us. So for now, we are on break. So Boko Haram is in mid-time break right now. Let me put it. Sorry, Nigerians, it is sad, but they are on mid-time break.
All right, my colleague, Ayo.
Yes.
He has a few questions.
Go ahead, please.
Go ahead, Ayo.
Well, thank you, Kayla. It's very interesting to listen to some of the things that you have said. And I'm just wondering, if you have all this information, you have all these relationships, I'm wondering where you think the place of security agencies is in all of this. Because governors have said it over and over again, that these terrorists are not ghosts, they are not spirits, they are human beings. They have said repeatedly that we know these people. And you are confirming it now that these people are known. Now, if you know and have all of this information, when is it all going to come to an end? Because from the information coming up from even the Borno state government, they are saying that insecurity is going to reverse the successes that the state has scored in education. And you're saying now that insecurity is not looking like it is going to end. So wouldn't it be, those who are listening to you now will wonder why you are not giving all of this intelligence information to security agencies so that all of this nonsense can stop once and for all?
All right. Thank you very much for your question, I think, Ella. Look, let me just make things very clear. I like going straight to the point. I don't have anything to hide. Reality is here. Now, you said the state government said something about reversing their policies and all that. Who were the ones who negotiated with them? Who received those ransoms and cut out part of those ransoms and all? The security agencies are doing their best, but we have state politicians doing everything possible to make sure they make business out of it. You know, and all. Now, talking about we know some of these people give security agencies, let me make something clear to Nigerians. Senator Ndume has been blocking me from talking to everybody, NSA, DSS, early times before there was even a video. I communicated with him. He blocked me from talking to Nuhu Ribadu. He blocked me from communicating with Nigerian army. Do you want me to go to them? I am an independent individual and I run an organization. The government is supposed to come to me if they need anything like that. I started Operation Sulhu de Zaman Lafia. Borno state government and Senator Ndume are doing everything possible to block it from coming to what? To reality. If a federal government wanted to get the truth, they cannot be working through the state government directly. They should in fact bring in private individuals that can give them what? A parallel report. Then they investigate. If not, the business would what? Want to continue. Now Boko Haram is on 40 days break. If they want to argue, let them argue. Then I will release what? An evidence to that. They know and I know. There's nothing to hide. So if they're on 40 days break, people will feel like, oh wow, some people are working, you know, something is happening. But if they are able to mediate and tell them to hold on for 40 days, to hold on for 30 days, then continue, then who do you think should be investigated? The state government. Why do you think Makinde is asking for an external investigation? I asked for an external investigation. I have been shouting. They've been paying the media to block the voice, you know. Why do you think I'm asking that for? Because we want this to end. Why do you think I started OSL? Because I want this to end. Why do you think I come on live TV speaking this way when there are a lot of people that this would affect their businesses and they might want to come after you and all, which we don't care. We are ready for whatever, you know. It's because we want this to end, my brother. We want some of these things to end. Then we want to communicate. We want to bring some things to the table.
Okay.
Guns have been used for a very long time. Bombs have been used for a very long time. We have seen where the process went. If we have people that can come into the picture in the grassroots level, speak to these people and get things happening. In fact, the release of these people, there was zero casualty. Understand it was because of strict mediations and what? Concentration on the mediation. If I release some of the voice notes of me pleading with them, you would understand that, wow, this was a lot of work being done. So if we have something like what we brought on table, but the state government is blocking it from the federal government, what? Okay, coming into the whole initiative and what? In fact, putting it in place to end this, who do you think is complicit to all this?
Well, it is not news, if you can hear me, sir. It is not news that
Go ahead.
The states, Nigeria has cooperated with civilians before. After all, there was a time in this country we had the Civilian Joint Task Force. So the intervention of civilians is well recorded in our history, documented in our history. Now, I don't see how anyone really, listening to all the things that you have said and all the things that you've been doing, I don't see how any politician can stop you, because here you are. If anyone was trying to stop you, there is no way they would have been able to stop you. They would have been able to stop you from coming on TV, on channels television in particular. But here you are. So I do not see anyone being able to stop you. Now that you are getting this opportunity, what are your expectations? I hear you say that the federal government should come to you. Yes, that could happen. But how about you also make the overtures? Because, as you said, your objective is for the sufferings of your people to end. If the mountain will not go to Muhammad, let Muhammad go to the mountain. The objective is what you have said. Let the sufferings of the people end. If you know these terrorists, as you have said, it is a patriotic thing for you to, whether you're going to write, whatever it is you're going to do, send some evidence to security agencies, to the military, to the police, to whoever, and say, this information I have, and I think we can put all these people to bed, all this situation to bed once and for all.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much. You spoke of civilian JTF presently. Yes, they are doing good. They are civilians. These are civilians with guns. They can go into the bushes and fight each other. They don't look each other eye to eye. You cannot even have a communications between them. You know, there was a specific situation whereby they had a fight between themselves and all. They just sent me a video randomly, and I opened and I saw they beheaded some civilian JTFs. You see? So, do you see me having a gun now fighting? No, I don't have a gun. My weapon is my words and what psychological understanding of my grassroots. You know? And this is the reason why we feel the government needs to what? Come into whatever we have in place. We were able to mediate for the release of the Goshe women. There was no casualty. The one in Oyo, there were casualties. We did something big. This is, in fact, quote-unquote, the biggest, in fact, non-casualty release of any kidnapped victims or individuals in Africa, I would say. It's 300 plus that were released, you know, and all those things. So if you are telling me to go to the government, what if Mohammed being in the mountain has some people around it protecting it with gun? How do you go there? You can't go there. The government is large. The government is seeing me. They know what I'm doing. The security agencies know what I'm doing. They've seen it. In fact, they know it. So if they were to see, look, this guy has an OSL, and he says, okay, something like this can happen. Why don't we go on a 3-month trial? Then we go on a 3-month trial, then we see where it goes. But because certain people know if we are to come into the picture, we are not going to favor anybody. We just want an end to this. So if you're complicit to that, we will work towards making sure, in fact, we submit your name in our report for the first month. This person, this person, this person, that person. Just as I spoke on TV now, this was what they told me. We're not lying. Okay, this person that, in fact, sent his own person for the ransoms and all that, this was what they said, this was what they said and all. So, you know, we cannot go to the government normally when something from the state is coming, the state government will take it to the federal government. But when the state government is trying to block certain things, then understand there is something they are hiding. Now, the federal government is left to what? Set up its own panel of what? Private people that would investigate, private bodies and all. Something like what we have OSL, then we give them whatever they need. That is the reality.
Okay. Well, I remember, and I would like you to speak to this and see what is possible today, not tomorrow, today. I've heard time and again that the chief of, the Minister of Defense, at the time that he was Chief of Defense Staff, saying, look, the military can only do as much. And you have also said that the military, the security agencies are doing their best. They're doing a lot of things, but they have their limitations. They need the support of not just the people, but that of the political class. And you are already speaking to what the political class can do. Now, you are a civilian, as you have said. And the security agencies are saying, we can't do this alone. We need the cooperation of civilians. How do you think you can come in to provide some of this support to security agencies now? Because the president already made it clear, this insecurity has to end. So if it is going to end, and you have said, you have vindicated the president in a number of ways, how would you want to support or encourage, assist in ensuring that all of this insecurity, fabricated insecurity, because that's essentially what you're saying, can be put to an end? How can you help security agencies with the relevant information that they need today?
Thank you very much for this beautiful question. Look, myself, being the president of Borno South Youth Alliance, on also Operation Sulhu de Zaman Lafiya, OSL, we are ready to what? To work with the government towards finding solutions to this. But what we would only demand from the government, that is federal government, we don't want the inclusion of state government in what we are doing. Because if we know certain secrets now, if we want to submit a report, they can block it. You know? So if the federal government wants to end this, and they need people like us, and they need our help, we want to be independent. We don't want to be affiliated to any political party. We want to stand independently. When our reports are coming in, they are coming in the way they are. And when federal government releases their reports, definitely, we will also release our own to what? To tally them together to say, yes, originally this is the right report. If we bring in report on somebody, go ahead and do the investigation. Don't favor them because they are from what? A specific political party, or because they are what? They are a senator or commissioner, this or that and all that. Go ahead and do the investigations. We will provide you with everything you need. If the federal government is willing to do that, we are ready to have a sit down. Why not? We go ahead and save our people. We need that, definitely.
Mr. Myla, you know the government would agree. There's a reason why state governments exist.
Okay.
There's a reason why state governments exist.
Okay.
So what you're basically saying, you want to destroy the state structure. And you know, if you create a model like that, other people will copy it, you know.
We are not trying to destroy the state structure.
But that's what...
If certain people from the state are involved, and they will not allow us to do our work the right way? You know? Like presently, we have civilian JTF. Civilian JTF presently, I think, the way they maneuver, the masses are complaining that they're being controlled politically. There's a lot of things being controlled politically in certain states that you people do not know, media people don't know, because they block it from coming out. This is the first time you have a Borno state person coming on air, doing certain things, you know, talking about things like this. They don't allow anybody to reach a specific level. They block the person. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to destroy any structure. The truth needs to be, you know, out with full force and all that. Then if I'm to come to present to somebody in the state...
Have you had any conversations with the Borno governor, with Professor Zulum?
Borno governor never got to me because Senator Ali Ndume made sure it did not happen. When I keep saying this, you people should try and see reasons in what I'm saying. You know, ask my locality, ask Southern Borno where he represents. Ask them about Bosia president. What is he doing? What is the problem between him saying Ndume? Now you people will find the truth out. Because
I know Senator Ndume will probably get to see this.
He should.
If he sees the Arawa platform, we'll make sure that he sees it. He has a right of reply to the things that you have said.
He should see that, then reply. Then if it's necessary or if it needs to, it would come to that stage. We will release whatever we have. We don't have anything to hide. Rather than coming out saying Tinubu this, Tinubu that, go and fix your local government. And now that we know complicity is involved in certain
context of our conversation tonight. Said Mr. Kegama, who also appeared on our breakfast show on Channels Television, raised the allegation stating that there is a collusion between the Borno lawmaker, the state government, in siphoning funds that are meant for the ransom of kidnapped persons in Borno State. But this has raised quite a lot of eyebrows, and a lot of Nigerians are talking about this. The senator has equally been responding to this. But what is the meat of this matter? Tonight we dig into it, and we allow the senator to answer the questions that have been raised on this matter. But for those of you who did not know, or who did not hear, or rather did not get to understand what the allegations are, this was what Mr. Kegama, the man who is alleging, who says that he's been involved in several rescue operations, helping the federal government and the state government to rescue persons from the hands of Boko Haram. He also stated that he's been involved and directly in communications with Boko Haram elements to the effect of getting their release for a ransom payment. Let me allow you to listen to some part of what he said on Sunrise Daily on Channels Television.
Do you know presently, Boko Haram have not made any attacks since the release of the Goshe women? They have not done one attack. And it's confirmed and it's well confirmed. They all of them, they know. I know, but I'm not part of the system. So I need to. State government are the ones orchestrating and making money out of this whole insecurity stuff. Now, when those monies was almost paid, as Senator Ali Ndume, I quote and I quote again, as Senator Ali Ndume, according to what they told me, and I have evidence to back that, they said there is a media person that calls himself a media person, a second mediator. He is them Senator Ali Ndume, and government person. They told us to communicate with him. It is only through him that monies will be paid. Monies will not be paid through anybody because he is their in-house mediator. Do you get what I'm saying? If terrorists are able to tell you that there is an in-house mediator for government, that monies will be paid only through him, what happens next? I told them, look, go ahead, do the mediations with him, release our people. That is all I want. They said it is fine. Normally, we don't cross who we started with, but we will do it since you decide you are fine with it. They went ahead, they made the mediations, they received ransoms. Now, later, they complained to me that the ransom they received was 1.9 billion, whilst 5 billion was released. Where is the 3 billion 100 million specifically? Who was the mediator sent in? They said it was a Senator Ali Ndume mediator. So where are the monies? I have been speaking about this for a long time. You don't see DSS bringing in, okay, let's bring in these people. Let's see, let's investigate, let's get facts together. You don't see NSA saying anything. At a specific point, I try reaching Nuhu Ribadu. In every aspect, he says my call, he does not pick.
That was a portion on Sunrise Daily. But the man is equally on social media, and it does not look like he's backing down. He, according to him, says he has strong and ironclad evidence that Senator Ali Ndume, he also mentioned the governor of Borno State alongside the communications around ransom for the release of kidnapped persons. For context, listen to what he said right here on the social media.
At a specific time, and the Borno State government sent a second mediator, which Boko Haram later complained to me that they only received 1.9 billion. This is not an allegation. We have evidence to everything. When it gets to that point, we will release the evidence. We are working towards probing them with UN. Since the Nigerian government is not doing the needful, these people are literally getting money from insecurity. They are sharing money with Boko Haram, with ISWAP and all. Talking about ISWAP, in fact, presently, as I'm speaking to you, we started mediations with ISWAP for the release of the Musa and the Lassa school children. At this point, they told us that the Borno State government told them to hold any mediation with OSL and Bosia, so they would mediate with them through their own mediator. So monies can be paid to them through their own mediator. That is the reality of what is happening. So what we are trying to say here is, to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Borno State government and Senator Ali Ndume are complicit to insecurity in Borno State. They are complicit to what? To everything you see. They have mediators that mediate for monies. When there is another mediator, they cancel it because it would spoil whatever they have planned. Boko Haram complained to me that they only received 1.9 billion out of the money federal government released. I don't know, state government, whatever it is. Senator Ali Ndume had a specific.
That is Mr. Amika Kegama there, in another instance on social media. But what are the facts to this matter? Well, let's get some clarity and answers to some of what may be bothering your mind equally about the issues raised by these gentlemen. The man in question, and which these allegations are against, is Senator Ndume, representing Borno South in the National Assembly, and it's live for us here in the studio. Senator, it's a pleasure having you on the program tonight.
Thank you, Shehu. Yeah. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's begin the conversation. And I'd like to ask you, are you aware of the Borno South Youth Alliance?
Yeah, I became aware of the Borno Youth Alliance after the abduction of 416 people from my local government, particularly in Goshe, and after he, claiming as the president of Borno South Youth Alliance, claimed that he is in contact with Boko Haram, and Boko Haram demanded a ransom of 5 billion, and that if they are not released, the money is not made available within 72 hours, the people are going to be killed, some will be married out, and all that big threats. And
so you met him face to face?
No, I have never seen him in my life.
Did you speak with him on the phone?
Yes, I have. So I spoke to him severally before I cut off, after I became suspicious of him. And then I have some voice message that he sent, and the last one that I sent to him, warning him to stop contacting me because I did the needful. What is the needful? I reported the matter to the NSA, the police, and the military intelligence, and I've been...
So you made an official complaint to the military, the police, and the NSA?
Yes, the NSA.
In writing?
No, not in writing. Lately, I made it on WhatsApp, and I spoke with the DGSS. I spoke with NSA on this matter. That is after he came on Sunrise to make those specific allegations. And I told them that there is the need to bring us in or hear him out as he said he wants to. He had. So that all this his allegation will have the opportunity to prove those allegations, and the government should take this matter very serious because it borders on national security. It's very dangerous. In fact, international security, because ISWAP and all these terrorist organizations are involved. So after he started bothering me about personally contributing, I told him that I do not support negotiation with Boko Haram, not to talk of paying ransom. And that, I think, is where the problem started. He started issuing out all these uncoordinated and contradictory statements about my involvement and the like. I said it already, that in my life, I've never seen 1 billion at once cash, not to talk of 5 billion. And Sheung, you know, if we're talking about 5 billion, 5 billion is not a small figure. Even if it's in the highest currency, that is 1,000. I don't think this place can take 5 billion if it is cash. That is if cash was paid. If it is not paid...
Normally, because Nigeria not the country where they work. Now, the year Ali Ndume, they talk. You never see this billion before, you never see 5 billion before, you never see... Normally, now, she who suppose they interrogate Ali Ndume. For country where they work. 2 people came on a national TV to allege this man. Country where they work. Tell me, anywhere you are watching me from now, apart from Nigeria, tell me for that country, Ali Ndume not supposed to sit down for ground, mean that they question already by government. Why is Tinubu's government just silent over all corruption that is happening in Nigeria? Allegedly, allegation or whatever. At least communicate with the people, carry the people along, let the people know that you are aware of our cry. Scrutinize these people that people are being alleged. See the way he relaxed, where Agbada they talk on national TV. Somebody that were being alleged of 5 billion that's supposed to be paid for ransom. The same ransom where government said they don't they pay for kidnappers or terrorists. Oh, he paid 1.something billion. What happened to the many 3.something billion?
by cash. Which account was that money paid to? Who was responsible for the payment? Is it the state government as he's claiming? And if it is so, he should go as it is now to prove to the responsible authorities that this is what happened, that is why it happened. So after complaining severally to DSS and SS, I understand now, day before yesterday or 2 days ago, he has been invited by DSS to come and explain. So I think so far that is what is in, because
Samaila Kaigama, that is his name. You
Samaila Ibrahim Kaigama.
Now, you said you have never met him one-on-one, that you only have spoken with him on the phone and exchanged messages with him. But are you aware that he has helped out in the rescue or the release of some abducted persons in Borno State?
No, I'm not aware. I'm only aware that after this issue and the halubalu that he has been talking about, some people from my constituency came to me to say Kaigama defrauded them or extorted money from them by asking them to contribute money for the release of the people. But all of them that he claimed or he collected money on behalf, up to now, have not been released. So the people who came after we started this back and forth something, to say they are reporting this matter, I said, go to the appropriate authority. So he has a case now with the EFCC about extortion or financial crime, which is the appropriate authority. And I think the other agencies like DSS and police are also aware. And I also reported the case to the police after he consistently or he made all those defamatory comments about me. And I said, this is getting out of hand and I need to do something. So that's why I reported to the police, reported to NSA, reported to DSS, and I'm also going to take him to court on this matter because it's a serious defamation of character.
There are instances I'd like to know recently, because the case Kaigama is making reference to in the instance is relating to 50 women and children.
No.
He's made specific reference
to 50 women and children is when I clearly told him, and let me state this here, that I, up to now, and even in the future, do not support negotiating with Boko Haram or paying any ransom. That has been my position up initially, way back. Even during Buhari's regime, when negotiation was going on prisoners exchange or what they call it, and the ransom was paid to them, I was totally against it. I have been against.
And there are several instances where ransom have been paid.
I don't know.
You can see that this man is guilty 100%. You know why he's guilty? Normally 5 billion naira not be joke, not be normal figure where anybody take they play. If you know somebody have alleged you, of intermediary with kidnappers, terrorists, normally what I should be hearing from Senator Ali Ndume now, how he will sue those people to court. That's what we should be hearing. The way he's relaxed, it looks like nothing happens. After all, because this is what you and I have always seen anyway. This is what we have always seen. If you look at Yaya Bello, what happened to Yaya Bello, they will come on air and talk about it like it's a normal casual thing and everybody moved on. This is disheartening. To be honest, it is.
About that.
I can give you instances where they are widely reported.
Yeah.
And from 2013 up until 2022, there are reported instances of ransom that have been paid. And there are also reported instances which you probably are also aware. There are persons in this country that have said that they will be intermediary. Even from 2013 that we know that they say, they are talking to Boko Haram. They said they should bring this. But I mean, you are aware.
That brings me to a similar case. Those cases that you mentioned, I know way back, have turned out to be fraud. In fact, 2 or 3 of them are in jail. One has been jailed. A female has been jailed in Borno. As a male is under custody, and the other one is under investigation. Because government can be, maybe compromising sometimes by agreeing to payment of ransom or somebody that claims to be mediator. But what I'm saying is about myself. I'm not supposed to speak for the government. The government is doing its own investigation now because he has accused the government of giving me money to or appointing me as the mediator and giving me 5 billion, and only 1.9 billion was received by Boko Haram. In the first place, I don't know who appoints mediator. Who appointed Kaigama as a mediator between himself and Boko Haram? Because I remember in my case in 2011 when a purported, because the person turns out not to be Boko Haram actually, and I went to court for 6 years. 6 years, I was, in fact, about 1.5 months, I was under detention because DSS claimed that they were doing investigation. And then they took me to court. For 6 years, there was no evidence. And then they threw out the case. So inviting Kaigama is the right thing to do.
Because DSS at the time said you know Abu Kaka. Abdul Kunduga, and that was the time in 2011.
2011,
that you had links to him, and you claim that you do not know and you don't have any contact with them. But DSS insisted that you.
But they could not provide any evidence. They could not even throughout the 6 years. They didn't come to court to say this is.
And the allegations went further to say you are even a Boko Haram sponsor.
Yeah, that is what they said. That I am sponsoring Boko Haram. But remember, Sheon, those days, the same government that was accusing me went to Chad with, I think, about 5 million, claiming that they were going to talk to sponsor of Boko Haram or the leaders of Boko Haram. You remember? Where some personalities in the country were even involved. And I was not part of it.
Have you ever, Senator, been involved in a situation where you had to speak with anybody who you think is Boko Haram or linked to Boko Haram for the release of any of your constituents?
I told you up initial that I don't support, and I will never support negotiating, talking, or even paying ransom to anybody.
So you have never spoken on behalf of government?
I've never spoken
for the release of any of your constituents?
Not at all. The only talk that I have related to that is my discussions with the relevant security agencies and putting pressure on them to intensify the release of those people. I'm still doing that.
But you claim at some point that a relative of yours was caught in the web of these terrorists at some point.
Yeah, they are still there.
How did you handle it?
No.
They were not talking, they were asking for ransom, weren't they?
No, not at all. And let me first of all say that there was none of my relative that was directly involved in that kind of a thing. But if you call my people, that is those that I represent, as it is now, we still have 56 people in the custody of Boko Haram. Those are my people that I represent. They are from Goshe, and some of them, in one way or the other, I'm related to them. My own is to pressurize government to do more in order to get the release of these people. And they have succeeded in doing that. The problem started, as I told you, when we got 360 people released, and then I commended the government and the military for doing that, then Kaigama claimed that he was the one responsible. So if you see, if you want to add this up, this is somebody that is claiming that he was responsible for the release of the 360 people. Now the question is, was the ransom paid before they released the 360 people, or these people agreed to release these people just like that? Do you understand the question? If somebody says that he is the one that made Boko Haram release those people, and that thereafter you come up to say that ransom was paid. So does it add up to you?
Yes, Senator. Since the year that Justice Gabriel Kolawole acquitted you of all of the anything relating to that the federal government could not prove any evidence linking you to Boko Haram, but you have previously said your contacts with Boko Haram figures were solely to relay intelligence to security agencies.
Oh, that was when the government formed the committee, which I was a member, to reach out. And the committee collapsed because we could not reach out and we could not move forward. I was not the only person there. The NSA was part of that committee. You just reminded me now. The NSA, myself, from Borno, and I think few others. I cannot remember their name exactly.
The committee never met?
They met. We met severally, but we didn't make a headway.
But at that time, you had said that you had contact with Boko Haram. This I'm making reference to what he said, that you had contact with Boko Haram, but it was solely to relay intelligence back to security agencies. That was your defense.
Yeah. No. That's, you are mixing these things up, and I'm trying to recollect all of it. There was a committee. The committee was mandated to contact Boko Haram and see how there will be negotiation, or they will, bring an end to that. But as I said, we could not get. The statement I made there is that I was, and the committee was mandated to do whatever is part of our terms of reference, but we didn't get anywhere because we didn't know how to even reach out.
Relaying of intelligence, according to you at the time, what does it mean?
What?
You said at the time that the sole purpose of the contact was to relay intelligence back to security agencies.
Yes.
What was the contact in that sense?
The contact
you said that your sole reason of contact at the time was to relay intelligence back to security agencies.
No, there is no.
You were saying that you were helping the state. You are helping the federal government.
The mandate of the committee was to help the state. It was formed by the President Jonathan himself, with the National Security Advisor, that is Mongono that time, to reach out and do whatever is necessary in order to bring those issues of terrorism to an end. But we didn't get anywhere because the contacts was not made and the committee work could not continue because we are not getting any response. Then suddenly, this so-called Kondoga pulled my phone. When I picked the phone, I didn't know that NSA was, tracking my phone as maybe I expect. Then suddenly I was arrested and accused of being sponsor of the Boko Haram. I was shocked. Then I said, okay, bring the evidence. 6 years into it, when they quickly charged me to court that I'm in contact with Boko Haram, there was no evidence, one witness before Kolawole. And it continued. He gave them time to present facts and information, or even bring the Kondoga who was in their detention then. They did not take Kondoga.
It's the same Kondoga.
No, the Kondoga that
was Abu Kaka.
I've never been in contact with anybody called Abu Kaka. Even though that time in 2011.
They claim that you were in contact with Abu Kaka.
No, Abu Kaka is the name that Kondoga was claiming. He was the one that called me. That is all. The contact I had in my life was with somebody that claimed to be Hora. And do you know what is even funny about it? That individual, the Boko Haram Assad then, is also there, you should check, disclaimed him that he's not their spokesperson. And we didn't know that he had mental issues. His father, who is still alive now, came to DSS and told him that this is his son, but he has mental problem. DSS refused to listen to him that time until he proved that he has mental instability, and they could not present him as a witness in court. That was how the matter, after a long time.
But Senator, how do you deal with this situation? Because on one hand, this man, Kegama, said that not only you, but he even referenced the state government in this matter. Have you spoken to the governor about this, on this, because he's being dragged into this matter too?
No, I think that I said last time that I came here to talk about myself. I cannot speak for the government. And when I hear these rumors, I consider it rumors that ransom have been paid or mediators have been talking.
Because he said you are in cahoots with the government of the day. He mentioned the governor, he mentioned yourself, just for a moment, sir. And he said that this matter has to be taken to the United Nations.
That is
because he says that is the
that is what he is saying. So I'm not the one that said that. I'm telling you that number one, I don't support negotiation with Boko Haram. What is negotiation? You call it mediation or anything. I don't support that. I don't support payment of ransom to anybody, to Boko Haram or any criminal. I don't support that. Then how can I be involved in something that I don't believe in? I don't believe that it is the right thing to pay ransom or even to negotiate.
Are you ready to face this man in court to explain yourself?
What? I'm the one taking him to court even. Already.
You can stand face to face to him to challenge him on this matter.
That is why I insisted that the security agency should investigate this matter, invite me and him or whatever, or let us talk one-on-one together. And I hope.
I promise you all here listening to me today, this man can never dare take that guy to court. At the end of the day, if Ali Ndume ever go to court, now the same guys now go take him to court. Not be this Ali Ndume go take them to court. You can see the way he's talking. Can't you see guilt all over him? Can't you see the way he's speaking?
The DSS will also call me in. I should talk to him and they question us, both of us, or everybody, so that they can build evidence. And I'm insisting that all this talk that you people do surfacely on issues of insecurity, to me, it's not being taken serious. We have heard of people that are funding Boko Haram and they have never been prosecuted. We have heard now, like his own, that Ndume was giving money, and then you take it like that without calling him in to prove.
He came on this channel.
But did he come with the proof? Did he prove anything?
And that's why we are giving you the opportunity to defend yourself.
I'm not supposed to defend myself on mere allegations or accusation. In fact, even today, many of my friends saying, look, don't respond to all these things, ignore them, it will come to pass. But when you lie frequently, it sometimes look like there are elements of truth in it, especially in...
To be honest, with all this, Tinubu I blame. No, Tinubu I blame. Now our president I blame. Now our president, because I believe our president is too silent, quiet, or if he's deliberate or whatever it is, normally, an active president will not allow things like this to even be on air or before taking action. Now, because now see finish with this now, or there's kind of affiliation of favoritism here. If not, why will Ali Ndume be speaking like this? Say some of my friends told me don't answer to. Don't answer to what? We're talking about 5 billion naira. But I said 5 billion, 1 billion, anything to do with billion for Nigeria. Don't talk to 1 naira for their IO.
His own case where he's being persistent about calling my name, saying that I'm the one that is mediating.
What do you think is the reason why he keeps calling?
It's political. It's political, yeah.
Your political opponent?
No, he himself is saying he is contesting for Senate under a court party. You don't know that?
Against you in Borno State?
Yes.
And you think this is the reason?
Why are you asking?
No, I'm asking you.
You are supposed to ask him.
It's a political. We've asked him. He's appeared on our program.
Look, my friend, this is
the program on this channel.
I wish, no, you did not ask him what. I was in fact disappointed. Because when somebody comes to make that serious allegation and he says he has evidence, then he should bring the evidence. That now wouldn't have been necessitated. It would have been me now going there to defend those allegations. But he said money was paid to me. Money, 5 billion paid to me. I told you now that in my record, I have my accounts and everything in my life. I have never seen 1 billion at once.
And you're able to publish your account to show to the public that...
No, your account, if you want it, I can give it to you. I can give you right now my balance.
He said, in fact, the allegations go further, Senator, that not only that you collect money, but what you wanted to do is to ensure that all of the transaction and the negotiation goes through you and the state governor, so that you can be able to take whatever that is yours and benefit from the ransom, and that Boko Haram is not happy with that.
That is funny, you know, because it doesn't add up, and I don't know whether you'll be able to add up to it. I have a video. I have a voice note that I sent to him before even this saga. And I told him not to get back to me again because I am not interested and I'm not going to be involved in ransom payment, not to talk about going through me to make that payment. And at one time, I think he instigated the captives when they were in captivity to call my name and say, Ndume, you are our representative and you refuse to allow payment of ransom. Is it because you don't like us and all that kind of thing? I still hold those evidence. He tried to set me up to push me into this payment of ransom issue and I refused. And I always refuse. And I said again, I repeat, if there's anybody besides him that has any evidence that I'm involved in negotiating with Boko Haram or, approval of payment of ransom, let him come forward to channels or anywhere. But besides, I don't want to say that so much because fortunately, the accusation is not only on the state government, but even, he mentioned, if you listen to his argument, that the federal government approved the payment of 5 billion and the state paid 5 billion to me. The state governor is there. SSS will definitely get to the root of the matter. I'm here to answer any question, and I'm saying that should be publicly done, or the result of the investigation should be publicly done. And then, if found wanting, then appropriate legal action should be taken.
Well, every other time that people are being released, and we hear that ransom was being paid or swap was being made in that regard, and the government of the day of Borno State is also largely receiving those who are being released. Would you say that you are not aware at all that any ransom have been paid?
No, I'm not the state governor.
Are you aware that ransom have been paid in the past?
This is my main problem with you. You are supposed to hear from me.
I'm asking you.
You are not interrogating me.
I'm not interrogating. Okay. I'm just asking you.
Let me tell you, I am telling you that I have never and I will not be.
Have you heard instances where ransom have been paid?
No.
You said you have not been involved.
Yes.
You said you do not know.
Yes.
You said you have not been involved.
Yes.
But I'm saying...
And I will not be involved. And the state government or whoever in this country, including you, should know that is my position.
So all of your... there are some of your concerned members who are still in the captivity of Boko Haram.
56 of them in Ngoshe, 42 in Musa, and 37 students of Lhasa, and about 100 people that are traveling. Okay, that brings me to that. If it is true that Kaigama is a friend of Boko Haram, because you don't mediate with somebody that is not your enemy, who is not your friend. His own people, Musa is from Uvu. Uvu is a village in Askira Uba local government. His own people are under captivity for getting to 3 months now. And even in the video or audio that he stated to you people, he said he's aware of where Musa students and the Lhasa students and the Buratai students are. And then he's not doing anything to release them. Doesn't this concern you?
It's concerning. And that's why we are worried about it. And that's why
he said, who is stopping him from mediating for the release of those people? 3 locations. Who is stopping him from doing that? Who is stopping him from coming, or who stopped him from coming to Sunrise to talk that nonsense? Who stopped him from going to NSA? Who stopped him from going to DG or even police? Is it Ndume? Am I controlling them? So you can see, you add it up. And this is somebody who in his statement here that he's not a politician, he's not interested in politics. And at the same time, he's a candidate of Accord party for Senate. I wouldn't have mentioned that if it is not because, as I said, you have pushed me to the level, and then because his participation or his contest as a senator of Southern Borno is inconsequential to me. I have contested elections 6 times, and none of those elections I contested unopposed. I have 2, 3, 4, 5 opponents.
All right, give me a moment, Senator. We'll go on a break, but when we come back, there's so much more to talk about on this matter. Where ransoms really paid, does the federal government actually pay ransom? Is the government of Borno State paying ransom? There's some evidence. Let's tell you that there are reactions to the issues of the fake federal agencies. The budget office has been speaking up on the matter and giving clarity on what they say has gone wrong with the communications with the said agency and the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, as well as the DG of the Budget Office, while facing the investigation of the House of Reps Committee. But let me allow you to listen to how they defended the communications and some of what went on.
Okay, guys,
with the federal.
Stop this video right there. I wanted to carry everybody along to see. Every day we are now facing a lot of presentation now because of what is happening in the country and all that. I think the government needs to step in at this time on this Senator Ali Ndume's situation, or rather case of fraudulent engagement or affiliation. They need to come in. Because 5 billion, not be joke. Yes, you know, you can see guilt all over this man. Guilt all over him. So obviously, yes, Nigerians always allow everything to slide though. You know, there's nothing that we can ever do to engage the street, to demand accountability and all that. No, we just allow, we have normalized everything now. Everything is not normal now to us. It's crazy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I want us to start talking. Thank you so much for those of you that are already here with us on the panel. My brother, Mr. Alabo. Thank you, Oga F. Emmanuel. Thank you, my brother, Oga Chris Dublin. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And for those of you that want to come in, it's better you come in now so that we can break this down. Thank you, everyone, right there. I really want us to move on straight to the panelists because I've taken so much time and monologue and all that. So let's start hearing from others. Thank you, my people. Now, God will bless you. Now, for those of you that have super chatted us already, I appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much, our God, 7 girl Ahmed there. And thank you, Adewale. I'm very, very grateful. Once again, thank you, Oga Kingsley and Madam Pegmodi. Thank you. God bless you all. Mr. Alabo, thank you very much, sir, for your long wait. Please, I want you to talk to us. Good evening to you. Mr. Alabo is not available. Oga F. Emmanuel, please, if you are there, talk to us.
Mr. Elvis, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good job, good job, good job, good job.
Thank you, sir.
More grease to your elbow.
Thank you.
I greet you. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you, man. Wow. Mr. Elvis, what we can't talk now for crying out loud?
But Nigeria matter, eh? Nigeria matter, eh?
You did say criminals are coming from outside, from that is from strangers. Usually somebody from
okay, I'm not beginning to believe now that our government have direct or indirect connection with
they know everything.
Yes.
See, if you have forgotten, let me remind you. During Goodluck Jonathan time, Jonathan said, there are Boko Haram in my cabinet. A whole president make that kind of statement. You know what that means? A whole chief, a commander-in-chief of armed forces made such a profound statement during his time. You think he's just saying it? This is it. It's true. And the thing has not stopped. Even in Buhari time, there was still criminal kidnappers in his cabinet. It has become a business, and it's the fastest booming business you can think about, because it has to do with life and security and property of people. So that is the only way government can respond speedily. So it's lucrative, my brother. Because if you look at somebody going to get a contract, the process, you have to know A, B, C, D before he get approval. And even the contract is not even 100% guarantee before government will begin to owe him money and all that. So the fastest way, the new oil, the new juicy business, let me put it that way, is insecurity. Is insecurity, my brother. Boko Haram, kidnap. That is the only thing. Whether you're in government, whether you're an individual. In fact, let me tell you, Mr. Service, those in power, they are doing it in the highest level. Why? Because when they are arraigned with these boys,
very sad.
And they kidnap, they are closer to government. They will go and ginger government. The government will release money to them. See what the guy said. They released 5 billion, but 1.9 billion was what got to their hand. Where is the 3.1? If it's not business, where is the remaining balance? When El-Rufai was the governor, what did he say? He said, we know where all the dead bodies are. Well, he was telling Tinubu, we knows where all the dead bodies are. When people that are in power making this kind of statement, you don't need to go further. Even if you bring Donald Trump here, he's not going to solve problem. Why? Because the fabric, your internet, just like say you dey purge. The problem with what is causing you to purge is inside your intestine, and not be so. It is inside your belly. Whatever it is that is making you to begin to stew and purge is probably must have eaten something deadly, and that thing there inside your belly until it washes off. The purging will continue. That's the problem of Nigeria. So the insecurity problem, don't go any further. They are our leaders. They are those that are in power. They collect their allowance. Those who are including governor. So thank God this guy has said it. Governor want, you know why? Because this is election period. Everybody is looking for money to come back. Governor want to come back. Governor want to contest for Senate, for House of Rep. Governor want to do this. Everybody need money for election. How are they going to get the money? Are they going to only get it only based on the allowance or what they are being paid from the state? No, they need more. So insecurity is, see how eloquent this guy is. See how eloquent this young guy is. Yet, it's a conduit pipe to this criminality. No shame. Nothing. Not even, you can see with the brazenness in which he was even making the statement, it's enough for you to begin to think, this kind of person is talking this kind of thing, and nobody has even arrested him yet. Because he knows the powers that be. That is why he has the 101 confidence to come out to begin to say what he's saying. He didn't even say allege. There was nothing like allege. He said he knows, and he keeps saying with evidence. When somebody comes to tell you evidence, which other proof do you want him to say? You take him by his word until when he brings those evidence, and I can guarantee you. See this government, as long as a criminal is in power, the corrupt system will keep giving birth to more criminals. As long as a criminal is in power, dog no they give birth to snake now. Is it possible? It's not possible now. Show me your friend, and I will tell you who you are. birds of the same feather flock together. What do you expect? From one forgery to another forgery. Everything in this government is forgery. Nothing original. If they tell you good money, go and check. That good money is a forgery. Good money is forgery. They lie. Nigeria now is terminally corrupt. Not no longer fantastically corrupt, as it was said before. Now it's terminally corrupt. A country was branded as fantastically corrupt. Now stand far beyond fantastically corrupt. Is terminally corrupt. Where politicians are now the architects of his security. Where are we going to start? Is Ali Ndume going to deny this allegation? Somebody say he has evidence? Jesus Christ. Hey, my brother, now God will help us. And what I mean by God will help us is that God had to propel somebody.
God not help us, now we go help ourselves.
No, hold on. I know what I'm saying. God is not going to come down from heaven, no, but it's going to propel human being like you and I, which like in this in the place of Peter Obi now. God had to use human being. That's going to, by the mercies of God, going to propel people that have the fear of God to help us come out of this mess by ourselves. Jesus Christ. Shame they catch me. Oh. This is beyond shit whole country. There is nothing to trust again in our country. Everybody's looking for where to grab. Everybody is looking for where to grab right now. Can you see the reason why insecurity will never stop? In fact, my brother, it is one thing to keep doing the same thing every day and expect a different result. We need to change the pattern. Otherwise, the story of Nigeria will be sorry. But I pray, let it not be so. We're our own problem. Because of greed, because of the love of money. We want to kill everybody, we want to buy everybody, and grab this money and go to hell. Abi? Okay, let's see how far it's going to take us. My brother, rest my case.
Okay, thank you, Oga F. Emmanuel, for that wonderful vibration submission. God bless you. Thank you for saying it how it is. Let's hear from Oga Chris. Thank you, Oga Chris. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us. Oga Chris, you are not there. Mr. Alaba, are you there?
Nigerians, I did.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Nigerians, sorry, I beg. Make Oga Chris. Sorry, pardon me. The noise is too much here. This baby they disturb. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oga Chris, go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mr. Nigerians. Yeah, the people on the panel with me, Oga Alaba, I just heard you speaking, and F. Emmanuel, thank you for that wonderful submission. Yeah, and people listening to us from all over the world, I want to say good evening to all of you. It's good to be on this broadcast and this show with you today. Thank you for doing this with us every day. Mommy Diaspora, thank you so much, Mommy, for all you do. You can see that the work is big, so Diaspora, we need your support every day, every time, just like you've been doing. There's confusion everywhere in the nation. Those that are supposed to govern are sleeping. Those that are supposed to check those that are being governed are sleeping. Those that are being governed, they are also sleeping. Everybody seems to be doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. Once again, Mr. Anjaros, thank you so much for doing this every day. It's not easy. It's only people that don't know the gravity of the work that you do that think that the broadcast actually starts from when we start talking and ends when we stop talking. There's a lot of backroom job that needs to be done before this program starts every day. So because of that, we want to say thank you. We appreciate you from the depth of our hearts. Well, people, what I keep saying every day is that you see the kind of things we see in our country, hardly before it can happen in any other place in the world. I say this with all sense of responsibility, in the sense that, in most African countries and the poor and underdeveloped countries, the same thing happens, but not at this magnitude. The magnitude at which these things happens in Nigeria is just simply appalling. And the reasons are not far-fetched. Simple. It is because of the fault lines that has permeated the fabrics of our society. And what are these fault lines? Namely, religion, ethnicity, if you like, maybe tribalism. Tribalism, ethnicity, almost the same, but there's a strong difference between both of them. These are the things that have kept us the way we are. Now, take for example, see the video, the police video. I watched that video, and did you see what they said? Assuming you be Igbo, or you be any other person, if I tell you, may you go that place. This is the kind of things we say here every day. I think this Igbo question came up how many days ago? 2 days ago. And some of us tried to make a case. I think we have not seen it in the glaring eyes of everybody. And trust me, those people, nothing will be done to them, even if something is done to them. Even if they use those police, they do example. Is the presidency not doing worse? Buhari for his 8 years, did he not do worse? Even Nigeria, the way Nigeria is Nigeria not doing worse? Because we can point our hands to those policemen. But what about the system in general? The quota system that is eternally against some people in this country. At the end of the day, we won't blame police. That policeman is just a representation of how some people are being treated in the country. The policeman just did what they do in their offices in everywhere. So I don't see anything different in what the policeman has done compared to what the state is doing to people from different parts of the country. Our brother Black Panther is not here today. He's always talking about the constitution. That we need a new constitution. Because it is things like this that trigger people to say what they are not supposed to say. Or to try to be diplomatic. But I've said severally, in this fight, we can never be diplomatic in this fight. We must say it the way it is. Otherwise, we'll keep going down, 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 as Nigerians be going. Nigerians be going down, 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 down. There's no iota of unity. The best we can even have is regional governments. It is because of this useless dichotomy that made His Excellency to say, okay, I'm going to do 1 term of 4 years. Because after 4 years, power has to go to the other part of the country. Sadly, they are sacrificing efficiency on the altar of political correctness. And if the North finishes their tenure, then it means power has to come to the South again. Irrespective of the fact, even whether that northern person, even if he's doing well or not, but power has to leave. It's not based on competency. It's not based on sagacity. It's not based on entrepreneurship. It's not based on your level of IQ, your level of reasoning, your level of logical deduction. It's not based on any of those things. It is based on balancing political correctness. And that is it. That is why I looked at the video. The next video, I think the lady from the Nigerian woman from South Africa, this sinner. So, to be honest, how can we really hold other countries accountable for things like this? You are in your country, you are a second-class citizen. You are outside, you are a second-class citizen. And look with everything that Buma is going through, is it not even enough for Nigeria to even react, if not for anything? At least she's partly Nigerian. She represented Nigeria. So some of these things, I don't know. I move to the next question. You see that Ndume story. That's why I keep saying, people listening to us, you have to give this platform a credit. Because everything that was played in that video, everything that man said, the accusation about Ndume, those things have been raised on this broadcast several times, on several occasions. The story around Ndume, the Shetima connection, the Modu Sheriff connection, all of them put together. These three people, these dramatic personnel, there's no way you can discuss Boko Haram. You are looking for a solution to Boko Haram, and you allow these three people to go unscattered. It's not going to be possible. You will never get to the root of it. Because these three people, they were the beginning of Boko Haram. If you remember, what's his name? Sheriff. It wasn't Sheriff that was the governor before. There was a governor there in Borno State before that did one tenure. But that governor was not in good terms with Obasanjo. So they needed to remove that governor. And who was the person that was out there in politics? It was Sheriff. But the problem was that Sheriff didn't have that backing. He didn't have that support. He didn't have that crowd to remove that governor. He went to go and recruit Yusuf, the Boko Haram people. That's the story. That was how they removed that governor. That governor now did only one term. Only one term. That's what the governor did. So that's why in every cycle of election, if the president is leaving, like Zulum now, Zulum will be leaving in 2020. By next election, Zulum will be leaving in 2027. He will be leaving in 2027. A new governor will start. That is the story of Borno State. They are always behind by one term because of this Boko Haram arrangement. Look at Ndume, like Ogananja was rightly pointed out. Look at the way the man was talking, his analysis. The guy was clearly guilty. Like Ogananja was, he dare not go to court. Now, which and I when that Naija was talking, I was just laughing. Does that Ndume look like somebody that will go to court? It's impossible. He can't go to court. These other things, they are just playing games with everybody, with all of us. With all of us. Tinubu know what he's doing. The file is right there in their front. Makinde has said it. He's inviting a third party, a neutral body. He's calling on the international community to do their private investigation, independent review of everything that happened to your children. And that is how it should be. And as we speak, the NDC is nowhere. That brings me back to the question again. Since Modu Sheriff, since he accused Peter Obi, since he talked about Biafra, since he said the North was not going to vote for the NDC, they will not vote for His Excellency Peter Obi. Now we did it today. No rebuttal, no pushback, no bringing down of Sheriff. They don't even feel come out. And the information, a simple Google check, search, 10 minutes, you have enough information to destroy that Amudu Sheriff for life. The NDC, they are not interested. They are just playing careful. I don't know where this carefulness is going to lead any person to. I don't know where it is going to lead anybody to. We've been saying this, we'll keep saying it. If this is the kind of politics they want to play, good luck to them. My own is to continue to do what I'm doing, like I did before, like I'm always going to do. Anytime I identify a good candidate, my own is to support, to try and be on the broadcast every day as much as I can. As much as I can. There's nothing more I can do. For the people at the helm of our affairs, the people that are playing the politics, you have to do something. Say the congratulatory letter. Yeah.
Chris.
His
name, that governor name, his name was Mala Kachala. You remember?
Mala Kachala, God bless you. God bless, because some of these things, thank you very much. The information has to be on the public so that people listen. We go know the story. Because some people, personally for me, I hate it. I hate it very much. Anytime I talk about Obasanjo, but still, I still have to talk about him. That's just the sad part. I hate it if I'm criticizing him, but still I have to do it. There's just no way I will not do it. Because look at the man. He has done so much for this country. Only one thing that you cannot accuse Obasanjo of is tribalism. Anytime Obasanjo is in government, he brings everybody in. He brings everybody into government, irrespective of where you come from. He don't care whether you be Igbo, whether you be Calabar, whether you be, he go unite. It's only Obasanjo. It's only when Obasanjo is in power. You don't go here and say Igbo they fight Hausa or Hausa they fight Yoruba they fight Fulani. Lie. But still, he has also taken so much from the country. He has taken so much. So the point I'm just making, look at this Boko Haram now. We're talking about Sheriff. But we forgot that the power play started from Aso Rock. Because if not the plot, because Obasanjo and Kachala, they were not in good terms. So I just say the guy was stubborn and all those things. Kachala needed to go. And Kachala was in his tenure as the first-time governor. You know what it is to unseat a first-time governor? All of them want go for second term. That's why they bring Modu Sheriff come out. Okay, how can you not defeat a sitting governor? It was impossible. So the guy had to go and look for what he want the team he can use. Now say go to approach this radicalist. Promise them everything we go promise them. He go do Sharia for a state, he go do this one, he go do this one, he go do this one. So the extent the leader of that group was made a commissioner after Sheriff don't win election. It was that bad, people. So now see the origin. Because if there was not that power play, if that fight no day who was to be the governor, how they want to sit a sitting governor, just like Satanic Oshomole was also doing with Obaseki. When the whole Benin, they have to stand. Well, not the whole Benin, at least the vast majority of you people, they have to stand for Obaseki. The same thing. Then do that one, throw away that guy. Didn't get the ticket, and so Sheriff they become governor. The waiting he promised those Boko Haram people now, you know, can't give them. And people more now remember this Boko Haram now just know it's okay then those days to be you be member of Boko Haram. There's nothing wrong.
Another Chris.
Yeah.
When you talk about the wickedness of Obasanjo, sorry for coming in. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You know, say no be only I mean stop. He stop about 7 to 8 of the economics. Even the one of Osun State, BC, this man was doing something good. A lot of people who Obasanjo because they not align with him. About 7 governors, he stopped them from returning. So it's part of the problem.
No, I just leave that the part I'm just talking about is connection with this Boko Haram thing. Make people understand the way it take come. Before you can call yourself Boko Haram member, because they were just ordinary religious sect, just ordinary religious group, but they get voice. There's nothing wrong in being a Boko Haram member. There was nothing wrong. That was after they win the election, they nominate somebody for Modu Sheriff to come be commissioner for a government. That's why they enter Sheriff government. when they use the council say sheriff no one implement Sharia the way they take promise and blah 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 blah. Now the verse come out. The verse come out begin they cause trouble. They arrest their oga. They arrest that their oga, carry their oga go Abuja. This time Obasanjo don't go. Now Yaradua we can't get now. They arrest and go Abuja. Police people where they hand over, soldier hand over and to police. They go buy the guy for police custody. That's all. Now you go around people so kill now kill our people for police custody. They started killing policemen. That's all. Nothing more than that. That's the story. Nothing more. So that's the problem. The reason I say Obasanjo be like salt. If you take on too much, it's a problem. But if you don't put on for soup, it no go sweet. Look at all these thieves that came into power. That's the time of PDP. This election where they just rig up and down. So now Obasanjo. To the extent the constitution, before it come out, the constitution where they only because of say they don't put third term for that constitution. When National Assembly, everybody don't pass because say they don't allow third tenure. Obasanjo make sure say they don't sign that constitution. But above that, so many of that, if Obasanjo is in power, you know go here, even if tribal fights they not small, you know go even see, there is even no question of saying that my people know the government or no, not so full like they employ. No. Appointment comes, it balances everything. To the extent is even hated amongst majority of the politicians from his own side. That is the person of Obasanjo. And look at 3 critical times in the history of Nigeria. 1979, conducted election. What did he do with that election? Go give Shagari power. Just the same thing with the FCT problem. The Abuja and 36 states. Oga Alabosen are 37 states now. The same thing, we are at a crossroad, then it was 12.
Oga
12
Chris.
to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, I beg, not be me talk now the Supreme Court.
No,
That's Supreme Court of Nigeria.
No, not before they talker. They say FCT is not different from every other state, but you just say FCT and Nigeria are 37 states. Now make me laugh. So, but on a very serious note, let's be serious for once. So that's the story of Obasanjo. 3 times conduct election, 3 critical times. 3 critical times. Messed everything up. Go give Shagari power. 2/3 of how many states? Then turn out to another thing. Go get professor of mathematics. We deceive everybody. So the extent Supreme Court gave that judgment finish. Then talk say you cannot refer to that judgment. As bad as it is. Shagari enter power, do. It still boils down to the Igbo question. Shagari do the first thing. It was Ekweme that was there. They don't already say if Buhari and Shagari finish that time, na Igbo man, na go come get, because Ekweme was the vice president in 1984. Ivo Buhari and his team, they struck, removed that government because of the same hatred for Igbo people. They struck in 1984. Because we are expecting that by 1987, Ekweme would have taken over government. They struck, and you put Ekweme for 100 years imprisonment, vice president. Then you put because it's an Igbo man, then you put the president for house arrest, for casino. You say the government is corrupt. Government is corrupt. We say Obasanjo government is corrupt. Then you come now, you arrest Obasanjo, give a house arrest for Tinubu. You give a house arrest for Bodilon for Lagos. Then Shetima, you put Shetima for 100 years imprisonment. How is that even possible? That was in 1979. What about when he finished his own term? He finished the first term. The election that brought in 1999, fine, he didn't have a say in that. But he had the opportunity of conducting a free and fair election in 2003. 2023, people were still outside voting when they were calling results. 2007 came. What did he do? The same story. But be that as it may, he brought about major institutional reforms. Okonjo Iweala, we are talking today. Please, he discovered those people and he made everybody feel represented. Obasanjo cannot be in power and you don't feel like a Nigerian. No. That's one thing about him. But look at the infrastructure. Look at where we are going to today. Coming back to today. See, no matter how you discuss, it can go left, right, and center. You can talk about Igbo being marginalized or whatever. You can talk about kidnapping. You can talk about insecurity. Everything, electricity, corruption. No matter how you discuss about all these things, but this is political time. This one, Tinubu is not just starting. We are going to another phase of election. This is not the time to blame Tinubu too much. It is the time to blame the people in opposition because they are not doing enough. They are not doing enough. And people go, they do their work for them. And you are there putting Agbada up and down. And Alabo, you talk to your people. If you have a way of meeting them, if you get you on they meet, I don't know. You talk to them. This is not good enough. It's not good enough. Rufai was saying that one can't turn to opposition journalist. Is that how it's supposed to be? Opposition should go and dig information, give this information to journalists, bring this information to broadcast stations like this. They not get time. Tell your people, me not see Kwankwaso for one broadcast. Although I didn't listen because I don't have to listen. I see him for one broadcast now, taking question. I even look at the number of people.
They say now only am and Kwankwaso they go appear for this thing. With some media houses. Some people where their this thing not get up to 200 followers. They go sit down with one room with them.
The one Kwankwaso just do now. The one way you do. What I'm saying, they don't get chance. They can't come here. They can't call. They can't do anything. The one way Kwankwaso do. How many people were there? I purposely make sure say I don't even listen because I don't want to carry any of those information. Yeah, we can also other people can also come and hear them from here. No, can't listen to them from here. Look at the number of people watching. You go just laugh. Kwankwa, they even title and say if he wants to, he's talking to Nigerians. I said, now this one be Nigerian. So look at the number of followers there. Not even up to 1/10 of the number of followers there. You have over 90-something thousand subscribers. Then you can't drive your car and park for 5 minutes. Say hello to your people. Disorganization, disjunction everywhere. Tinubu is playing politics. We are crying. Onanuga is playing politics. We are crying. When they fold their hands, these are brutal people. When they fold their hands, they look us because we don't want to do our own. What I'm saying, this is not even the right time to be suggesting policies. Now, when that election just finished, that 2010, they don't do government finish. As Tinubu don't enter power, start to the rule. Then Peter Obi, His Excellency, then go they talk, say, no, Tinubu is supposed to do this budget, like supposed to do this one like this. That road one are they construct, so I'm not supposed to do that one. Any policy decision, they want to go borrow money for IMF or they cancel this thing, they attack all those things. But those times, now 6 months to election, I will do so. All those policies where they don't listen to now go use those things, they campaign against them. Everything where they not do well for the past 3 years where they did power, it is now to start using those things to campaign against them. Not be now you go they criticize whether they go take loan or they not take. The contract, the coastal road. Now we go to use all of the things they campaign against them. Anytime the presidential candidate, they hold microphone. Those are the kind of things they will be saying. I'm also extending the same thing to Atiku and his people. Nobody knows what those people are doing. Look at all those other smaller young people, political party, young this thing. See the court of appeal this thing. That INEC guideline where INEC bring come out. I know Ogala we must have seen it. The guideline they brought out, the judgment that came 2 days ago, it's suffocating. Nobody is talking about those things. And people don't even know now, say, part of the judge for appeal will give that judgment now. Wicked wife there inside. Very cheap wicked. Nobody go know that one. And when they go pass the law finish, everybody will come begin to analyze and they shout.
Him and the husband, she and the husband, they South, I think a Southern thing or They celebrate
They
the
go
daughter.
after they do that one. Yeah, after they do that one, they go Southampton. Is what I'm saying. This one are the work of ND. See, then go Southampton. Go if Pikin graduate for Southampton. They listen on. If Pikin graduate for Southampton, even the Soludo way they make math, if Pikin still graduate for UK, they want that one Pikin get first class. That weekend own, you know the people where did there, the governorship candidate, Chinda, that one was there. In short, how many people from Senate did there? How many people from Rivers State House of Assembly then did there for one graduation? All government funds, major government functionaries, name them. All they were all there. I just look and I shake my head. You know, go and they don't go talk about all those things. Look at bread and butter. We don't take campaign. People have destroyed education in Nigeria. That's why you are all sending your children abroad. Not even only wiki. That distinction must be made. The Soludo way say you don't feel Sana, but if Pikin join, all of them, all these big people, they are children. They are all graduating from UK. The same people when they tell una say they are fixing Nigeria, the country is working. So on a compilation where the NDC for you still make their campaign to tell the people simple thing. If these people believe in the educational system of the country they are governing, why are their children graduating overseas? Even those ones where their children go manage school for Nigeria, where then go private institution. Now there then go still go continue their education. So at the end of the day, I keep asking myself this question. With the exception of His Excellency Peter Obi, are these people really, the NDC as a party, are they really into this presidential election thing? Apart from His Excellency and the people that are waiting at the corner, they are just waiting by the side to use Peter Obi name to shine. Are they really into this thing? And you see, sadly, the way this thing works, you see those people that are there for their selfish, satanic interest. Now, those ones, now people they quick see pass. Now, those ones, the party official, they quick see pass. Now, those ones go near His Excellency pass. People that are taking opportunities of the situation. The real people that are doing their work, they don't even get time for eye service. And no matter what happen, they are not even discouraged. They are just doing their work because it's not even about His Excellency Peter Obi. It's about a better Nigeria. It's about a better Nigeria. So no matter what the party they do, you will not get angry over angry. You can be angry, you express your anger like we are doing that. But the most important thing is that you stay focused. It doesn't stop you from continuing to do what you are supposed to do. That is what the NDC should be doing. That is what all the opposition should be doing. Now, they are not coming together to make statements, to bring about criticism. No. Even the Showore, I'm even tired of talking about Showore. Because that one, I don't even know. The only credible person that can even take power from these people, every day they destroy the person. The people you for destroy, you are not destroying them. So people, this thing, it's a long way home. It's a long way home. We all should be preparing our minds. It's not going to be magical. You want to wake up. I'll just quickly round up. You wake up, take power from Tinubu. Which kind of thing be that? Well, Nigeria, thank you. But let me apologize again for yesterday for coming so late, and thank you for Nigeria for giving us the opportunity to talk.
Thank you, my brother. I really do appreciate you guys coming in early like this. That makes a lot of sense to me. Yes. And sometimes who cannot come into the panel, just call in and do your submission on the phone as well. You know, the most important thing is your voice is there. That's all, you know. Yes, I appreciate you all, my people. Now, God will bless you. Now, thank you very much for your time. Mr. Alabo, are you ready to speak now? If you're not ready yet,
I will go through this. Yes, thank you. Because I don't want them chat voice. I try to make them sleep.
Okay. No problem. Thank you. Yes, Oga F. Emmanuel. Thank you, sir. Please give us your final submission. Guy from man, bless you go make pantadiamo for kitchen. You know there. Okay, anybody is not available. I want you guys to learn to be writing on the private chat when you are not available. Put it there. I'm not available, because this is becoming too much. Almost most of the people are doing it now. You know, you just call. You are nowhere to be found. Just put on the private chat. I will not be available this time, so we know we'll not bother calling you for the whole world to be listening. You know, yeah. But I would like to quickly say this before I come to Mr. Chris. I want everybody to understand that, because today I got encouraged by one of us who called me to let me know that yes, okay, I will not say everything, but let me just put that it's not as quiet as we seeing it. Remember that yesterday I left a very, very deep submission, and that everywhere is so quiet, from our side. What is happening? You know, blah, 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 what's our principal and everybody doing. So it's not as quiet as we think. So yeah, I really keep my fingers crossed that Nigerians, all of us, all concerned Nigerians, every one of us will rise up this time to make sure that we rescue Nigeria. To be honest, I guess now you can see what is happening in the country by yourself. You can see that this is not how a country is supposed to be. Yes, no, this is not how a country is supposed to be. You know, when you can see one particular person carry 5 billion, one particular person is affiliated with Boko Haram terrorist killers, the other one, everybody, just look at Tinubu's government or APC, or just look everything that is just happening. Just look everything that is happening. And the painful part of it is that apart from our president is not talking, nobody in his side, in his cabinet, that is saying anything. It's crazy.
Mr. Elvis, yes, this presidency, if you check very well, if you check the body language and activities of every fabric of this Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidency, you find out that everybody is a grabber. Everybody won't grab something, because they know that the president, his language is a language of money. Say what money cannot do, more money will do. So he's doing everything with money to achieve his aim. So people around him too, they'll also do the same thing.
If the presidency were against corruption, for example, you know, Ali Ndume is supposed to be scrutinized already. Properly, thorough scrutinization. They don't put her for Grammy, sit down for Gram. You know, screen them. Everybody only
just Ali Ndume.
No, I mean for
Mila.
Exactly. Exactly. But Jabia Mila, you they work out, they go like that. Not yes, you get me. Oga F man, I bet 2 minutes your final submission. Let's round up.
Okay. The thing is that the only thing I want to add now is Nigerians. Sincerely, Nigerians, we can see that what is happening in our country is more visible, clearer for the blind to see. The blind is seeing everything right now that is happening in Nigeria. Then the deaf is hearing everything that is happening now. You don't need any soothsayer, you don't need any prophet to tell you that this is a bunch of corrupt government. Just imagine everything they want to do, they must lie on it. Everything are fake. You want to correct a favor somewhere, they will fake it. They gang up from the social media, everybody is a liar. All of them. Why? Because they just want to justify fake. It's not possible now. If it's not original, we can say if he didn't, they didn't they. So there's no two ways about it. So you don't struggle to legitimize what is illegitimate. It's not possible. Not possible. So Nigeria is beholds on us now. We have seen that this government has nothing to offer us. Say by all means necessary. It's going to give us electricity. How far? Have you seen any projects that has any iota of electricity project in Nigeria? Let's even assume, okay, just like everybody know of Coastal Road, right? I think you can see that they are trying to link Lagos and Calabar. That one is visible. You can see it. Has any of us, home and abroad, seen any iota or project that signify that this man is working his talk to bring about what he has promised, say by all means necessary? If he does not give us electricity, we shouldn't vote for him. Do you see him embark on any project in that line? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, and yet we are folding our hand. We are speaking grammar, we are speaking tribe, we are speaking religion. That's not what we know. All we need is bring about the dividends of democracy. We have seen that we cannot perform. So there's no need of going for second tenure. It's as simple as that, because your first tenure should be the basis on which you are coming for the second time. But at this point, we have nothing to hold hand on. There's nothing. If you want to do appraisal, the essence of promotion is for appraisal. But you appraise your first tenure, you do well, then you cannot go for the second tenure. But now zero, nothing to appraise on. My brother, thank you.
Oga Ifebano, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your wonderful submission today. Thank you. Okay. Oga Chris, please, your final submission.
Yeah, Mr. Njawo, once again, thank you very much. I try and keep this under 2 minutes. See, people, you see this in Ndume, so it's very good as they bring a picture. Make I remind all of us of something. For nearly 8 years during Buhari tenure, Ndume was the chairman, Senate Committee on Army. So Ian Burutaye took up Burutaye, the butcher, the defense, money for defense for military to take fighting security. Make them go ask them how they do that money. Because Burutaye was busy, chief of army staff for they build military university for your own village for that Borno state. And that's still that same Borno state this Ndume come from. So now see where our money they go. Now see where the fight for insecurity no fit end. The only thing Ndume was doing during that 8 years now to the tell Buhari government, may they release more funds for army. May they release more funds for army. May they release more funds for army. That was all. Tomorrow we'll talk about these people again. And may I quickly give shout out to our people we know they Black Panther don't come. Give us our mandates. I greet you, Oga Jonathan, Prince Collins, who did there again, Madam Rita, stay humble, Madam Patricia, I greet all of you now. We expect you now. Now well done. So tomorrow, hopefully we'll be able to talk more about Ndume and the voting system that we are operating that we call a country. And Jawad, once again, thank you. I'm sorry again for coming so late yesterday. Domo, sir.
Thank you. Percy, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, Black Panther, you came late. I'll give you 4 minutes. Please talk to us. Good evening to you, my brother.
Thank you, Nigerians. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mommy, the house family. God bless you, Mommy. And I want to thank everybody here, all other protocol observed. I want to say you have heard from Chris, my brother Chris, when he started taking historically down on all these criminals we have in government. Everything is said. I want you all to go and listen to it very carefully. It is the damn truth. Sorry for that language. It is the truth. Because if you don't play the tape of years and connect it to this where we are now, you people will not understand it. You people will be objecting to it. That is why we always make reference. When he was talking about Obasanjo, you see, Obasanjo is like, it is very, sometimes it looks difficult for us to, attack him all the time. But there's one particular thing he does that nobody in the system have done it. If Obasanjo get to power, he will unite the country. That is why the Yorubas majority of them were against him when he was in power. Because they were wondering, you are there. That's to show you the level of tribalism we have in Nigeria. If anybody tribes comes into power, you see them gallivanting around, shouting, oh, he has cheated us. We are not getting power. We are not getting it. They will now be going against him in the second time. And that's exactly what went on with Obasanjo time, the second time when he was coming back. But he pushed hard and he hold them by the jugular. That was why he got votes from the Southwest. Now, I want to go to Ndume. You see the body language of Ndume, it shows he's guilty. When a man knows that he's not guilty, the first place to go is the court. And when you come to the press and you start talking, you are just trying to do what? Do your own prosecution in the public face. Because we dare Ndume to go to court. Let him go to court. Why is he arresting the man? Nigerians are used to, oh, if anybody do anything, if you have power, you tell the police, DSS, go and arrest him. Because he knows the man in the DSS, in NSC, go and arrest him. That one will order, arrest him, because Ndume is their friend. I want to take you people back when Ndume was crying that Tinubu government, he gave Tinubu government a name. He said they don't allow him to see the president. They are Katisco, they call it one Katisco Krat, one thing like that. Where I don't know where they forget that name. They form it Katisco Krat. He called them, that's the government of Tinubu. And all of a sudden, charitocracy. All of a sudden, he found his way into the government. And all of a sudden, he started talking about good about Tinubu government. I'm tracing it back. Oh, go and play the tape. You see what he said. All of a sudden, he started meeting Tinubu. He started speaking for them. All of a sudden, because Tinubu don't want anything to be attached to him, what he does, what they do now, is to use insecurity to pay the politicians for the next election. It's very simple. That is the way Nigerian politicians operate. It has been for long. It has been for long. Anything that they know that they either use something of public to pay them, or use something that is very evil to pay them back. That is what they do. Look at where they put Fayoshe for people to connect solar panel all over the village. They are not going to do that now. That department itself they gave to Fauci is to fund the next election. Simple as ABC. Nigerians not gonna wake up. Is to fund the next election for one particular region or one particular thing that he's going to do during that election, and thereby Fauci will take his own that he wants. Let me ask you a question. How many of them have been prosecuted since the government starts? None of them will be prosecuted. They can't even prosecute. They can't do anything. It's a government of criminality. That is what they are. And that is who they will be until people will rise up against them. Like I have said, you see all this Sharia law they set up in the north. If you see it, they try to bring it down. It's not going to work. But if you look at your dirty constitution they gave you, Abdul Salami gave you people, it is a crime against the constitution that you even set up a Sharia law in the north. I went through it now. It's even a crime. All those governors that did it, they're supposed to be in jail by now. All of them that did it, they're supposed to be in jail because your constitution clearly defined it that they gave you. It's still, you people are not even seeing it to even use that to even prosecute. To even use that to do to them what they can do. You see, but all of us, every one of them are still just gallivanting. That is why they say they will always use religion to do whatever they want and get free away from it. That is it. Your World Cup, the money that was budgeted that you didn't go, the money was diverted. It was diverted for another thing. So many things. Go and look at the budget. Most things they set up, if they really set it up, Nigeria, you people, see, they are stealing your wealth, like they are stealing it in front of your eyes. You cannot do anything. And that man that called himself a human being, that man that called himself that blood flow in his vein, and he knows that he's not doing the right thing. But his mind has been twisted like a pack of bread that you can twist. It has been twisted. He doesn't know his left from his right. And he's one of the people of the generation that have made Nigeria so rotten. It should have been. You see, there's nothing good that can come out of him. Despite it's in the West, there's nothing good that can come out of that man. I stand my ground. Nothing good can come out of him. Even any product from him, nothing good can come out of him. They can come out, they can shine, but they will deplete. Their shyness will go down, will turn to bronze. That is it. Because he is a man. He doesn't know what to do because his mind has been twisted. He come out here to open his buka cavity to steal nonsense. You say you are a man. You say you are a man, Oga. You say you be man. You know, differentiate between right and you know, differentiate between good and bad. If I have the power, God, if I have the power to write petition the way we write petition here, if I have the power in UK that you are, I will write against you. Then they will pull out because a man that talks like this, there's skeleton in his cupboard. They will pull out your case. I will petition you. I will put a petition to the homeland where you are. If it's here, I would have written a petition. It's just a stroke of pen. I will write it and direct it to Homeland Security. They would see it. They will go into it. Because you are not worthy. You are not worthy to even stay in the land of good. You are not worthy. You are supposed to be in hell for bringing hell to your people, for advocating for hell, for advocating for tribalism. You are supposed to rot in hell. That is what you're supposed to be. Because all what you spill here was crap. Crap. If a Yoruba man is not there tomorrow, another person come. Will you support them when they are drowning your people? Will you support it? Then you will come to us and start saying you are among us. Woe betide those that will come and say they are among us when another person turn around to become president. And it's tearing down your people. And you were not there. You are not there now. You will not come to tell us that, oh, he's doing your people. Oh, you people are not talking. Woe betide you to come out then. And to those of you that are trying to do like a dog that the tail is in between their legs, you are not coming out now. When you come out, you know me. If nobody talk to you, me, I go remind you for public why you come out here. You are a disgrace. If you know you come here before the Niger wash, and when the time for police don't come, you not come to beat your chest, say police is a game. Me, Plapata, just know that you have me to contend with, not even the Nigerians. You have me to contend with here because you are not worthy to even speak for your own tribe. You are not worthy to speak for your tribe, rather than you worthy to speak for a country or a nation. You're a disgrace to yourself because you are enjoying the euphoria of satanism in your country, and you don't want to speak because you say politics is a game. Because you are not in power, therefore, let the people buy. You don't care. As long as you fill your belly and the belly of your children, you are not worthy. And I pray the sins of the father don't transfer to the children in your own case. Niger Wash, there's nobody we can complain to. Tinubu will not do anything. Whether you say this to left, Tinubu is trying to look at a position where he can take advantage of the problem in the north so that he can use those northerners to gain ground in the north. That's why he's looking for. And those northerners, as they are, Tinubu said, I don't have any solution to security in the north. Yes. That is why it's being lackadaisical about it, because if you put leg, they go buy him. He talk him now. What do you want to make you do? There is a de facto president, which we don't know. There is a de facto president. If a man can say such a thing that if he talk on the sovereignty, some part of the sovereignty of the country, they will buy him. They say de facto president. So what are we talking about? How are we going to speak to the man in power now when he is not even the true commander in chief? How can we talk to him? Tell me, how can we talk? How can he solve the insecurity? when at the beginning he told you where his limitation is. He told all of us here. Are we forgetting? So, my brothers and sisters, our destiny is in our hand. It's not in anybody's hand. It's in our hand. Wherever we want to toss it to, that is where it's going to go. No God will come. No prayer will work for you. It is you that will walk your own destiny. So anybody that comes here to say God, don't even mention God. God is not in the hands of affair of human on earth. He has decreed. He has decreed that. He has decreed it. He said, I have given you dominion. So a man that has given you the will, he has willed it to you. So why are you going back to him? Why are you going back to him? Those of you that are Christian, why are you going back to him? Do you think you have pastors in Nigeria? Do you think with your level of understanding of the word of God, do you think you have pastors or you have imam? All of them are sycophants. They are hungry. They are hungry men and women. The way the Nigerian people are hungry is the way they themselves are hungry. One of them came here and told you that I'm preparing you for heaven. Is he not going? Is he not preparing himself too? So the heaven have class now. Somebody will prepare you. Then therefore, what did Jesus came to do? To prepare some of us and leave some. So my brother, let us look. I have made up my mind. You see all those churches. If I say any of mine, if I enter Nigeria, I go discourage all of them not to go church. Let them do their church in their house. Every offering you do within yourself, go and give it to people that are in need of money. That is what I will postulate for. If I touch down there, anywhere I touch down, that's what I'll postulate for them. That these churches you are seeing, God never tell you or authorize you to build a big house for him and let his own people, worshiper, to be hungry. And you, the man that he has sent to be living large, fat among poor people. And that is not what Jesus preached. All of them, the big churches in Nigeria, they are all satanic. All of them, you see, they are all satanic.
And I
God
agree
will
with you.
not call them.
Thank you.
God will not call.
You not say
God no
some
call.
of them. You say all of
God
them.
no all of them. God no call any of them. God call all of us to go outside to the preach, not to be in a house to the preach to congregation. That is what God is. Christianity is a way of life, living a life, not a way constituted to one particular group of people that call them lords over men. That is not it. So, my people, Nigerians, wake up. It is in our hand to get our destiny. If we not do them, we go suffer the suffer. Thank you, Nigeria. May God bless you and bless everybody that are into this struggle. Thank you.
Yes, my brother, thank you so much. Yes, we are into this struggle together. We are doing our part. Yeah, all of us are doing our part. And I want to thank all Nigerians that are doing their part. Anywhere you are doing it from, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, as long as you are genuinely doing your part, God bless you. Because our voices needs to be out there. Trust me, all of us. Let's continue to speak. We already have a platform where we all can speak easily now. Not like back in the days where to talk, nobody can hear your voice. So you can just go inside your bed and turn on your live and go live and speak as you like, or use your phone, record and upload it on your platform. So the platform is there. It's called social media. Let's continue to speak. Let's see how we can manage to rescue our country in our time. Nigeria is the best country in the world. I've said it so many times. You might not understand. Nigeria is the best country in the world. There's this video that a girl were talking today that some people are not living a better life abroad or something like that. I don't know if I have that video now. I'd also like to play. He said, but most Nigerians abroad are just pretending, but many of them are not living a better life abroad. Nobody wants to speak out. Everybody just for me, Oduga. It's not about the money that you have in your account now, but inside you that you are not really, really, really happy due to the situation. Let me see if I'll see that video. Although I don't close now. Okay, tomorrow if I see it, because normally I like to tally. So this 18-year-old. I like to tally videos with my speech most times. I don't know if it's this video. I'm seeing different videos now. I don't know. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, hold on. I got the video. Hold on, guys. Let me just do this one for closure. Okay, let me quickly download the video. Can they see something sometimes? I just want to use it as a reference, and all that. Listen to what she have to say here, and a lot of people reacted. Can't see the way, Nigerians in the diaspora, all of them were not commenting, sister, you don't know what they pass through, blah, 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 and all that, blah, blah, blah. And it's the truth. Because I talk on me all the time. It's the truth. Many of us have suffered abroad, the money already did there and all that, but inside you, don't be your country you really want me you day. Let's be honest. Now your country you want me you day now. Listen to this. I'm not going to finish the video though.
It's not for you if you don't live abroad. Guys, many people in the diaspora, many, when I say many, I mean many people abroad are ashamed of saying that they hate the life they are living abroad. Let's talk about this. Many people, they are ashamed of saying that the life I'm living here sucks. They don't want to tell anybody. They don't want to tell family. They keep it inside. They suffer it miserable. I want you to understand that that life you are settling for, that life you have accepted that this is my condition. This is the only way I can survive in this life. This is the only kind of comfort I can give myself. This is the only way. This is the highest I can do for myself. And you just sit in that comfort miserably. You wake up in the morning, go to the same job you hate with your life. Talk to the same people you don't even want to talk to. See the same group of faces that you hate to see, you dread to see. And you don't want to just talk about it. You feel ashamed to talk about it. You don't want to tell anybody back home because, hey, they might laugh at you. But guess what?
See, like I said, I don't want this to take much of my time, but diasporans, you are listening to me now. Is she lying? I will not be waiting to talk for you all the time. Not be the same you came me following at this one. I'm here. I understand how it is. Now, because our country no good, I make all of us just, swallow everything or they manage, they go like this. I bet you the day we will survive and rescue Nigeria, 90% of Nigerians in diaspora will move back home. Nothing like home, my people. Nothing like home. There's nothing like home. I don't try everything possible. May I tell love abroad past my country? It's impossible. Right from time, go ask, do research about me. Ask my parents. Ask all of them. Say no. I prefer Nigeria. Although my siblings, they prefer abroad.
Nigeria watch.
Only me. Now I like Nigeria right from time. For the past, I started visiting Nigeria. My first visit to Nigeria was 2005. Every single year, I was coming to Nigeria because it's like home. Go ahead, my brother.
You see, what you talk now, and what that get talk now true to an extent.
Exactly.
Let me go further. Every Nigerian abroad, 85% of them are pretending, but you are coming out plainly to tell everybody. But 5% of them are pretending. Say, oh,
yes,
no, this place now be the best.
Exactly.
They're just pretending.
Yeah, UK is the best.
They're taking
America
the mess.
Is the best. Canada is the best. Europe is the best. Now lie, now lie. Wait till she talk just now is the lifestyle in abroad are all so repetitive. You're doing the same thing. Wake up in the morning, go work, come in the evening, enter your house, from living room, go kitchen, go upstairs, go is now your house now upstairs, from one room to another, then back home, from there come back to living room, from there kitchen, from salon boy. God, listen, listen, nothing like home. I'm telling you, nothing like home. Don't let everybody deceive you. Say, I have money, I have big house, I get nice car, I get this one. Is that all? Okay, now all those one, now make life, right? No. Some of us get all those things when they talk now. Some of us get them, but you still feel and say, the life
in
is
service. If
somehow.
our government can even solve insecurity, let's not even talk about the economy right now. Security
Exactly.
first.
We go manage them.
Security issue. I guarantee you, 40% of Nigerian international will come back home.
Yes.
They're not going to solve them. They're not going to solve them because they don't want you to make you come back.
It's crazy.
You know, they don't want to make you come back. Because you come back, you can't become headache to them. They are criminals now.
Brother, it's
don't
crazy.
You know?
Madam Emi says she like abroad though. Okay, Madam Emi, okay. You know, and you are here every day fighting for Nigeria. You say some of us love it too. So you are chopping life in London, Madam Emi. And
na
here
mirage, Nigeria watch, na mirage. No be their mind they talk am.
This woman will lose her voice for Nigeria matter every day. Yes, she go carry
na mirage she dey see. Na mirage she dey see. No be the real thing she dey see.
Ikechukwu say UK life is even worse. It was so, my brother. It was. Since why I come so, it's not because of my children. God. Hold on, let me call my son. I ask him a question. Braxton, where are you? You know, let me ask him. You know, every day I tell him, say I did bored, and I have my family with me. You know, I say hello to everyone. And
good evening, everyone.
Okay, what do I normally say to you?
You usually say that you're bored.
So, what do we normally do? Where do we normally walk to?
We usually walk around the science park area, like the village.
You see, you know, say hello to Black Panther, your friend.
Hello, Black Panther.
Hey, my boy, what's up? You see, I won the World Cup.
What about me? Say hello to me.
I told you Spain is going to win. You said no. You see, I won the World Cup.
Hey, my son, say hello to me.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
All right. Thank you, Oga Chris. Thank you very much. Yeah.
You know, and watch you said, you know, so create fun. That be your wahala. You know, they go out. You said get one wahala too.
Yes,
one
okay.
Sickness.
Might tell you what affects me now. I thank God you talk that word. What affect me now? This same Nigeria matter. This Nigeria matter don't take my phone life away from me for the past almost 10 years now. It don't remove them. So now to go out is a problem. You know, me and my wife and children went to restaurants. We go this one, we go there, we go to go. You don't ever see situation where you just go town, you just go to do shopping. Wait till you know you go to do shopping. Yeah, sky life with that. You don't go to do shopping.
You go beach now. Go swim, play with your wife now, Oga.
They do everything. You know they walk. I love my country.
Carry family friend. Carry family friend. Go out on a date. Una go yard, beach, carry wine, they shark.
Miss Service, what's the wine?
Which kind of wine?
No, wine. No be alcoholic wine, Oga.
Okay, normal church wine, okay.
Yeah, yes, they do suya, do rice, go there, Mona, put music, dance.
I want to do all of the for house for me.
Try come Texas now. We could play soccer together. We would play soccer here.
It is bad. You know that big catch fun at all. Nigeria watch.
I can see Agberu Black Panther for Texas.
If you come Texas, I'm gonna give him one eye. You're making home, maybe for pocket.
I know
he go run.
Run. No, which one be run? May you call Nigeria. May you go run if you call Nigeria. Don't worry.
I don't go.
Don't worry.
I go carry go Keja now.
Call Nigeria. If you see things for Nigeria, you go run. Not let us call the confess.
I don't run go anywhere. I be Yoruba. They speak Yoruba well. I did all the people waiting for that area for Keja, reach government house. If I go one place, I must know one or two. So now they're familiar with them now.
You say in Nigeria where person you they maneuver, they drive from one point to another, just empty and they like that. No, they don't go there.
No, it's not police zone. They go tire for me. They go tire.
No,
all those ones.
Normally, my people joke apart. Coming here, my children do everything for me. my wife, everything I want. In fact, I feel at home here, I feel secured, everything. But listen, maybe, okay, let me put it like this. Maybe because I know they work for a year, right? So whenever I do UK, I go definitely be bored, have that in mind. I will definitely. Because yeah, I don't do anything like go, like leaving the house to go anywhere. Like Nigeria, 6 in the morning, I don't wake up for Nigeria. 6 in the morning. Between 7:38, I don't come off for house. Between
For Nigeria Watch,
4,
you never start to
5.
run film for UK.
Okay, man, they confess for you for here, Abi. You know, they drag me, they go where I don't know now.
Run your team for UK now, guy.
You know, because you want me to pack my load, my luggage is come off for Nigeria, I might be here permanently. I know your prayer. Yeah. I know what
He won't carry you go where you don't know. He won't carry you go where you don't know.
No, I don't talk to you. I don't tell you, mama, say, may not let you go anywhere. Make he grab you down. Women know how to do it now.
You know, no, normally, there's nothing like home. Oh God, I wish I get the power to change Nigeria overnight. Me go change them. People don't know say what they do for you na passion. Passion. Now make cause the year. Normally, nobody want to talk about Nigeria. You know, the same thing every single day. Easy. If I get the power, I go change Nigeria to become better overnight. I just hope we survive it though. And we that have a second option, second home, we all should be grateful. Just the appeal, get why? Sickness why I sick for Nigeria. I come here, they do everything. See me now, they vibrate like a machine where they take they do Gary for village. You know what I'm saying? Because say they treat me well, they do everything well. I not pay penny. They look after me. For Nigeria, how? Only for you to do any little thing, pay. So tell me, the average people there, how do they manage to treat themselves? And even after you don't still pay for you, will get the money, the sickness not go finish. It not go finish. Because fake, let me tell you the lot of fake stuff that is going on in Nigeria right now. There are so many fake drugs. Then fake alcohol for those of you that drink. For those of you that drink alcohol, if you go to Nigeria, buy your alcohol, follow body. Don't try and go buy alcohol for Nigeria. Maybe they drink, say you go club, we get the ball, with the ball. They can't use casket. Where they take the bury old papa, old mama for 6 feet. Can't they deliver your drink for you? To say they shop life. Your kidney don't finish on earth and in heaven. Telling you. So the truth of the matter is, you know, there's nothing like we having the advantage, say, yes, we get another home. Let everybody be grateful for that. But Nigeria better. There's nothing like our home, man. There's nothing like our country. You know, listen, guys. There's nothing like Nigeria. I'm not write Nigeria, off like that. Like Madam Emi don't write Nigeria off. Madam Emi had a verse, so I beg, stop. Now, our prime minister now don't reduce our electricity now. And all of us are now swimming, enjoying life here. Just say me will still go Nigeria, so because this our
your home now.
This our new prime minister now, a very correct guy.
I think they run your thing for London there. You know, agree. You do strong guy.
Baba, you know if you understand. You know if you understand.
I understand the run arm is possible.
You don't feel understand. There's nothing like Nigeria. You know,
I know now. There's nothing like Nigeria. See, now this struggle, what would the struggle? See, Nigeria Watch. Make I tell you one thing. This thing, what would they do so? It go soon escalate. Now just time. There's no struggle to get one's country back where they escalate. Go and check history. Go and check any country that have gone through their own. They must get it.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
There is enough job here in the UK. So what Mr. Elvis is doing is creating job in Nigeria, helping a lot of people. And the cost of production in Nigeria, you will not compare it to UK. For you to pay one actor for UK here, now you will talk of pounds. So That
But
money alone,
only
everybody use
one,
and complete the movie.
only one movie where we do for UK, we spend more than £32,000. Only one movie. The lot where we get
For Nigeria, that thing go use and produce like 2 or 3 movies.
it can be 2. You use and take do more than 4. £32,000. Convert that to naira. You do more than 4 quality movies. 4, and you make the money. So I don't want to go there. I don't just want to go there. There's nothing like being here, but right from time though, my mom told me, that when they grow, they call I too love my country. It's inside me. Being a proper Nigerian man, don't be like Black Panther we lost for Texas. Being a Nigerian man.
Look, okay, you say I lost. Wait now. You say I lost. Bros, you say I lost. Go, Jonathan they rule. I did Nigeria. Who they again? The other man went by. I did Nigeria. What do you want to tell me about Nigeria? I don't
know. He said Jonathan will rule. Jonathan will rule since 1978. 1978 they talk say he did Nigeria.
The next person will rule. I know they Nigeria.
You don't even know the situation of Nigeria now, apart from waiting at the show for you for here.
Who be the next person will rule? Not be only Buhari. I go Buhari time. I go come back. Nigeria is the same way now. Corruption everywhere. It change. It not change. It still day like it day. Now only terrorism just make and change small.
It not
change now. It day as it day.
Just to go back Suya, you carry security. Suya.
You go
Suya. Who's still life? Suya. Not every person they talk. As they land for airport now, you don't arrange 1 or 2 things. As they land, men wait for you. This is not cheap.
Now.
All this is not cheap. If you try and say you land for Nigeria, say anyway, depend on the person. Say you want your waka on the road on your own, bro. They cash you like chicken. They're going to negotiate 50 million, 100 million. Your friend look at you.
One of my friend, my friend, he more or less a brother to me. He did for one of these states for West, for America, yeah. And in states they hot, their temperature they get to like 100. So he can't complain to me day first today. He can't say be like say he go just go America now, he go just go Nigeria now, retire. Now I first tell and say if you go, delete my number, because I don't want your wife call me say they kidnap you. I not get money to pay. I just tell them if you don't know about Nigeria, I make I tell you where. They go kidnap you because you be butter. And this guy na butter boy, you ever say grow. Papa na king.
Let me respond to Michael and Emaro. Baba na true. I'm telling you, sir. You they go your country, you go the fear. Now fear, if you try him. Like I said, no hyping. You get level where you go there for that night. You don't feel waka a lot, Baba. You don't fit.
You don't fit now.
No, you don't fit. You don't fit try him. You don't fit. It got to a time, man. I cannot drive anymore on the road alone. My life was being threatened. Not like say they all meet you, say that I'm threatening you. The way these boys barricade my car in every traffic and all that, I'm beginning to be scared of my life. For my parents now say, no, you have to change strategy. Easy, not cheap to be to the Nigeria. It's very expensive. Nigeria is the most expensive country in anything to do with holiday in the world. Go find out. I've said it so many times. Except you want to live a extreme low life. I don't know as I want to.
Even the low life, you don't go cook. You don't go chop.
Just go one place for village now. Go stay.
You don't go enter transport. 400 naira per drop.
That village where they go, so all those people anyway they inside that farm. They all drive me inside that farm.
Village, now you smart, so you say village.
They give you garri drink for 7 days. You go understand.
You go understand Nigeria where.
The new Nigeria is possible. You don't remember to talk up again. a new Nigeria is possible.
Now that time, I ain't go publicly they do rally. Only him go to do rally.
You know, easy, Nigeria. I really want Nigeria to work, man. Because people like me, I know say there are so many people like me that love the country, that want Nigeria to become a better place and all that. Yeah. You know, look, now plane just crashed yesterday. See, and people come to use leg they cross Morocco to Spain. Eh?
Now not be Edo State.
Not
be Edo State.
Airport now. Now where they praise
now when they ban the airport, they don't ban down already. They suspend that airport already now.
See, Brad Panther, since we that plane land crash for Enugu State or for Edo State, you don't hear first Okiamu talk. If not to monitor Obi now, in driver park for all.
Now, you know what it costs, and they say now the top of the landing, what did they call them? The landing way. Now you don't get to hole.
Before I go back to politics, now free talk, I only talk. So I beg, I don't have politics.
May they ban everything for that state. May they ban them.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, sir, no fee do submission. Now I put them to bed.
No. You don't feel give submission.
Today,
no, you don't
only me the filmmaker. No,
yes,
I know. I just they apologize.
Okay, that's fine. New Nigeria is possible. Don't worry. Thank you. Just they pray for us because only you they tell us.
Okay, make I just talk
only
that one.
Just go carry your Ndume. They pray for us.
I will change my flow. Or I end this show now. Now I want start politics again. Politics they give me a dick. They make me stress. Some of you
say they give you stress.
A new Nigeria is coming. And it is possible.
Another thing. So not say they laugh. Politics matter. I don't tire, man. Michael Renemarosa, you say we will never go Nigeria for years. You know, make you kuku stay where you day or no. I beg. You know, yes, normally, if you want to come Nigeria today, you know, depend on where you live or where your house day and all that. You know, for me, I will advise anybody that is coming to Nigeria, if you are traveling to your village, anywhere, you have to go with security. You understand? You have to go with security, and that security, you must never allow your family member to arrange security wait for you. You understand? You know, you have to not be everything you talk on air, man. You have to just do your research on your own, but going say you want yours. Go take that risk on your own. You know, easy. Let's be honest. You know, and it's very expensive. Nigeria is very expensive. When I talk on, I know you believe me. If you come Nigeria, then you want to live a protective lifestyle. You know, you must at least maybe 5 million naira every month. At this moment now, yes, every month. Live a very good life.
For Lekki.
Yes, 5 million naira every month. And you don't go stay past 1 month now. 5 million naira for just 1 month. You come.
1 month?
So, I mean, people they visit Nigeria from abroad, they don't they stay each 1 month. They don't go.
Now 2 weeks, they don't jar.
Exactly. They don't take off. So now only us just they sit down there, you relax, they eat and they have to finish. So normally, yeah, joke apart, yeah. You know, and Love Maduka, you said something earlier on. I wanted to respond to it. You said you hope, say, Kemi Badenoch will allow our new prime minister to work. You know, say that Kemi, be like say Tinubu will come carry and go Nigeria. They carry and bundle and go Nigeria because I don't understand how again.
That's where they're born for UK. Who want bundle?
And then they go train for that side. People who they born for UK, they trade them for Nigeria.
I better leave that woman. Make she do the thing where she do Jare. Now she not be she talk where they take this one take come out. Everybody sit down there, they look at.
You know, so normally, my people, I'm enjoying UK. Being around family is the best thing that can happen to any human being. Let's assume you are single and you live in this UK. How you want to live your life? You need to, if you know you're single in the UK and you don't live for 78 years, can't tell her how you surviving it.
You go find girlfriend now.
God.
Nigeria, you know hard now.
I don't know how they want to do that one.
Then they pay for somebody now. You go rent.
For UK, I be for America now they do that one. I don't know. Anyway, Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. This conversation.
Relationship.
I don't know. I know this kind of conversation.
They pay here now. If you pay here, I'll deal with you. Now your money, I go talk.
My manager don't tell me say we don't close, make they go. Thank you very much, everyone. God will bless you. Thank you very much,
manager.
Yes, thank you, Oga F. Emmanuel, Black Panther, Oga Chris. Thank you, sir. I appreciate every one of you. Today, I deliberately not just take any call today. Nigeria matter be as it gets.
Mr. Elvis, did you see that video I sent that time? That local government person where they give palliative money. We go
okay, yes, I saw it.
They tie him to a tree. Flog hell out of him.
Say I can't play that kind of video here. YouTube don't allow it. Yes. Facebook they allow those kind of things, but TikTok don't allow it. Instagram also allowed it. So yeah, every platform have their rules. Twitter allowed it as well. Yeah. Anyway, I appreciate you all. Mother of all mommy diaspora, thank you very much, my loving mother. I appreciate you, mommy, for all that you do. Thank you, my brother Abu Azi. I appreciate you for all that you do. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you so much, Oga Michael Ganemaro. Thank you, Mr. Johnson, Emmanuel, Divine Cross. Thank you, Light. Light, Tago say you escape come for Nigeria. Light, you need to expatiate on that thing, though. I go ask you next time. I promise you, I will drag you because I saw your comment. You say yeah, country. I need to hear. I want to know why you call my country yeah. I need to know, but not be today. I go drag you one day. You open up because I like this conversation.
You know what I don't show on Nigeria where?
Nigeria matter be as again. Now anybody who say Nigeria yeah, I be. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Mother Peggy, Mother Eugenia. I appreciate every one of you, Mother Stella, myself, Divine Cross, and many, many more. My people, we've come to the end of this broadcast. Allow us to end the show right now. I'll see you guys again, fingers crossed, tomorrow again, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, so we can continue from where we stopped. Good night and bye for now. Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé.